Waiting for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And we should be live. Hello, everyone, and welcome for tonight's wonderful little session of Dumbskulls, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition game. I am your game master for tonight, Ezekieru. You can call me Ezzy or Dave. And with me are most of my friends and my players.
Wait, most?
Because Boko is
Boko's
missing
not
at
here
the
yet.
moment.
Oh.
She's trapped in the Finnish zone.
Yeah, they're doing Finnish lessons on Duolingo.
Oh my god.
But then, top of the order, and it sounds like they're a little busy with something. Big Dick Jeff, what you got going on
Hey, it's
there?
it's Big Dick Jeff, and I'm in the middle of a quest in Final Fantasy 14 where I'm getting my ass
Why are you
beat.
doing Final Fantasy 14?
We're
did our
supposed to be in
dailies
this realm of
earlier.
make-believe, Jeff, not
I'm
that
paying it-
realm of make-believe.
I'm paying attention.
Oh my god.
I'm just I play Kestrel Stormblade. He's a rogue wizard bard cleric.
that. Yeah, you're multi-classing like a motherfucker. Okay. Next up, we have
Most of the ones I
Buckles
just
here.
said aren't even true. Oh,
Right.
fuck me.
Why are you starting on time? We don't start for 20 more minutes.
No, we're starting on time this time.
Seems
So-
fake. Who are you? What did you do with David?
I'm,
Bacon, okay.
I'm back on my meds. That's what is wrong with me.
Oh.
So hi, Boko. Who do you play?
I play Dip.
They sell us their medicines.
Don't
Whamlord's General Medication Store.
Will he give me estrogen without needing a prescription?
Oh, absolutely.
Fuck
Will
yeah,
he do my
Wamlar.
blood work for
I mean,
me?
but remember, there's literally a sex change potion in Pathfinder, so like, do what you want.
Hey,
It's true.
That's probably more
hey,
expensive.
hey, guys.
I think
Why did I
it's-
log in and there's 32 fucking enemies on the
Don't
map?
worry about that. Don't
Okay,
worry.
we'll
no,
explain
it's
it
fine.
later.
Technically,
Explain
it's
it
only
later.
2
Please Get out
enemies.
your room.
Yeah, technically it's only 2 stat blocks, but Bestiary 3 introduced troop rules. So you get to fight an army.
So, Quinn, to put it into simpler terms, Ezzy was waiting all that time so that he could literally make a giant fuck-off unit.
Yep. So anyways, that was Boko, dipped, and then we have our good old boy Joshua. Joshua, who are you and who do you play?
Oh, I'm Joshua, and I play myself in the game.
All right, well, let me change your nickname on Discord real quick. Let's see, Joshua.
No, wait, don't.
In what
Fits
class
you
are
well.
you, Joshua?
Nah, I'm just a merchant commoner.
No,
I'm
there's
just
literally a
teenager.
there's a text collector NPC.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh no, but who do you
Even
really
in
play?
make-believe, Josh can't get away from taxes or his job. God damn, dude.
But in actuality, I play Fencer, everyone's favorite robot, except sorta not. We're working on that. Right now, I'm mostly a nuisance because I keep insisting the party remembers to tell me to do things.
Mm-hmm. That's very good.
But when I do remember what I'm doing, I'm a
You are quite the
swashbuckler,
burden.
and I yeet McSkeeter. Listen. You guys just have to actively manage me now.
Yeah.
Well,
Which
can
I
we
did.
speed up the process of not having to do that? That'd be nice.
Can we
Do you have any
speed run your
presets?
emotional crisis? Can you
Yes,
just like
are there
snap
presets?
out of it again? Can we
Good
just
God.
like brute? Can,
Can we
brute
run like a
force?
playlist on you? Can we run a macro on him?
Can we do?
Well,
a
I
just
mean,
routes
I've
into the USB
I've been
port.
making it easier. It's now at the point where I mostly just need someone to say swashbuckler mode, go attack that.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm skipping a lot of
Swashbuckler.exe
stats and
engaged.
a lot of steps at this point.
He's loading.
Good God.
Taxes.exe
But
engaged.
you,
No,
you
it's the
do
middle of
have to
battle.
remember
Fencer.
that. You
Alright.
do have to remember that part.
Yeah. Next we have Quinn, who is back from a little trip, and that's why they weren't here last
Take a
week.
little trip and see.
Hi, yeah, I went to go see my girlfriend after not being able to see her for 2 years in Arizona.
Must be nice.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I slurp my drink aggressively into the microphone.
As Boko and I are just bitter about it.
Sorry.
Yeah, except we're gonna dunk on you in like 4 months when I move.
Technically, I think it's been the same amount of time because both.
It has.
No, wait.
No, it's actually been shorter
Yeah.
for us because I saw them
Oh,
in
that's
November.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
that's
then
fair.
go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Listen,
It
listen, but
was
the thing is,
2
we have 4
Novembers
months.
ago.
Look, I'm happy for you, but fuck off. Let me
Listen,
have
I'm not
my
gonna
thing.
see them until August again. After I
Oh,
drag them
no.
up to my airport and make them drive me 1,000 miles south of all my
Well,
garbage.
no, hold on.
Okay.
What?
Well, before we continue that, Ava, hello.
Is also here,
Would you like to introduce yourself?
allegedly.
I wish I had a significant other. That sounds nice.
Oh, you're working on it.
It is.
Nah.
It is.
Wait, IRL or in game?
I'm
Bitch.
You got
I'm a
schnookers too.
dragon. I'm a
If you
dragon
need some
boy.
advice, buddy, I'm here for you.
You'll get a
I'm
hot
a-
skeleton girlfriend eventually.
I don't know about that. I don't want a skeleton.
He wants a thick skeleton who drank extra
You
milk.
want a ghoul instead.
I play a
Black
dragonborn prince, and he's very dumb, and he's
Uh-huh.
thinking about a lot of things, mostly involving
Hostage.
people don't really act like this, huh? This is weird.
How you've just been sleeping for the entire trip?
Well, yeah, but also when he interacts with people, he's very quickly understanding that, oh, I'm not in a castle anymore.
No.
No.
And you,
Art.
you don't have your butlers and your maids to attend to you.
No,
I just
no.
thought that Brim is in the cart just going, this cart is my castle, this cart is my castle, as we're like going along the road.
Kestrel keeps on throwing rocks at him. It's great.
So, anyways,
I also threw rocks.
we had a fair bit of stuff happen last session. Can I get one of you to give me a funny little recap as to what
Please
did happen?
tell.
Funny.
Josh.
Sure.
Okay.
Let me see what I have written down. I think I
Recall memories.
I
Josh,
forgot
while
to
Josh
note
does
at the
that,
very end, but
I feel like I should inform everyone that I'm first place on the Diamond League leaderboard in Duolingo with 90
that's what I'm talking
XP.
about. Well
That's-
done.
Hell yeah.
Congrats.
I was
I'm the
I was
one
about to
percent.
say I can't see the map, but now I can, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I can, and we're fucked.
No, it's
Just
fine.
two
Alright.
dudes.
Listen, it's only just think of it as 2 very large enemies.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
that's
I'm
so
gonna
much
pop a
better.
fire-
Anyways, excuse me.
Excused.
Number 39. We
Burger
started
King
off
for
by
life.
trying to loot some troll corpses. They didn't have anything. They were just trolls. We traveled for a bit, and we came to another night with Kestrel and Dip taking the first watch.
Mhm.
They passed the time by bullying Brim, who's having a rough time away from home. Fencer explains threat levels in the form of rabbits for a bit, and then takes second watch with Brim. Brim communes briefly with Apsu, who basically leaves them on red. The gang makes more headway and stops again for the night. At second watch, Fencer raises the alarm, which I spelled with an extra A somehow. I spelled Alaram.
Alarum.
And a cloaked figure approached, who's basically this feather-covered gang leader guy who's got his 2 sets of dipshits, and they want to kill us and take all our things. And then we started off this troop battle. And basically, so far, we've gotten 2 of our members to one wall to begin climbing it, and I instantly flipped off the horse and just climbed the other wall.
Yep.
And that's basically where we're at. And I forgot the name of the group we're fighting. It was like a bird
Vultures.
pun.
The
No, it was
vultures.
like wake or something like that.
The
or-
wake up call.
The wake
The
up
wake-up
call.
is the thing that
That's
vultures
what it
do.
is.
Yeah, it's the wake up call. The gang leader's name is King, and then he has the second in command, Griffin, leading the other troop,
I
and
know the
then
Griffin.
one of
Lovely.
and then one of the
Sophie.
one of the background people is Maxwell.
Is he the one that we were like, it's actually
Yeah,
able
yeah,
to get to-"
yeah. He's
Great,
the one
he's
that
my
was-
favorite.
Yeah,
He's
so-
dying first.
I'm seeking him out just to kill him.
And also, while there's 32 tokens on the board, it's implied there's more people there, essentially.
Oh, great.
Quinn, so you stop having a
Fine.
heart attack. Each group of people only gets 1 turn in total.
Yeah, we're not fighting 36 individual enemies or whatever the fuck. That would be
Okay,
absurd.
you guys could have told me that before.
Yeah,
Thank
troop
you.
rules, but
We did. We said it was too big.
Okay, whatever. Just go. Just fucking.
Anyway, I gave you a rope. That's the last thing I remember doing was giving you a rope. Because I can't climb with my grubby tiny hands.
yeah. So basically, with Dip's turn. Also, I'm retconning you being 5 feet up in the air, because I think this would be way better. So you're going to basically you had raised your shield and used 2 actions to get up to the wall, and Dip came up behind you and took off your backpack for you. So that way you can grab your grappling hook and rope and get a climbing position established next turn.
Okay.
So that will be essentially what is going to happen. So let me just lower the music a little bit, switch us over to the main overlay. And hey y'all, if y'all want to have them get hero points, or give me villain points, or name an NPC, donate down below, and we'll be able to get all that sickety sorted out. So, you know, have that, keep that in mind as we devise this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know.
I know.
Time is a valuable
Time's a
thing.
valuable thing.
Watch it fly by is the pendulum.
We always do this
Oh my
fucking
God.
bit.
It's so good though.
We do a
It's
lot
easy.
of bits, Ava. This
Yeah.
isn't particular to that.
This is just one. This is just the tip.
And
of
one
the
thing, I
bit
don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard
No matter
I
how
try.
hard you try, keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind
This
myself
makes
of the time I
blade in due
tried
time.
so hard.
All I know.
Can I please just kill these
Time
fucking
is a valuable
enemies and be
thing.
done with it? My God.
Watch
Well,
time
okay.
by as the pendulum swings.
Fuck this. I'm going back to
Count-
Arizona.
Watch,
Watch the time go. Delay at the
Enjoy your
wind.
walk.
No, watch it count down to the end of the day and the clock ticks life away. It's so,
so
unreal.
Become so numb, I can't be.
Wait a second.
Okay,
5
One
song.
Across this new divide.
anyways.
And just like usual, we're starting 20 minutes late. Woo!
Good.
Yeah, we did
But
it.
hey, we're actually properly starting.
Where
20
is
minutes
that
late.
large automobile?
How did I get here? My days go by. All right. So, top of the order of the second
I
round.
hope this is
Brim,
a podcast.
it is your turn. I believe you are, what, 10 feet up?
Brim is 5 years old, yes.
I haven't started climbing, if I
Baby.
recall
Oh, yeah.
correctly.
Okay.
Brim was going to cast a spell, I think.
I was also within the shadow realm for like the last couple minutes of the session.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you experienced an alternate reality.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. So, is everything fixed?
Yeah, everything's fixed now. It's just like I don't know.
think it's
Like
probably
last
just
time
a
I was
relog.
like back in the cart.
I would definitely recommend if things are fucky, just restart.
Dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, relog in.
Hello, towering. Hello.
All right, top of the order. It is your turn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Same.
All right. I
Yes.
need to see someone. How fast can you climb, my boy?
If it's like the rest of us, not very.
Snookers can climb 20 feet.
All right. I will command Schnookers. I can't move him because the game is paused.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There you go. All right.
So it's a By the way, it's a separate action to climb versus
Yeah.
striding. So it'll take you one action to stride up to the position, and then a second action to climb. Just letting you know.
Yes, I am aware.
Okay.
Okay, speed is 20. Okay.
20 feet.
Okay. Schnookers will head. Oh, Stop it.
What?
Okay.
What?
He will head over here,
Okay.
and then he will climb.
All right. So he'll end up around here.
Yes.
All right. That's just 2 actions. And now
Mhm.
you have 2 actions. What are you planning to do?
I will use guidance on Kestrel because he's
You
in
can't.
range.
No. Oh, wait. Is it... Because I thought guidance was touch, right?
Range 30 feet.
Okay, cool. Guidance it is.
I'm guided. What does that
Alright.
do again?
A +1 status bonus to 1 attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check. So
Cool.
basically anything.
I'll use that when I go up this turn.
Yep.
I go up.
And so that's
Someday.
So that's going to be... Oh, and that's 1 action. So you have 1 action left. Ava?
I thought using the snake was 2 actions.
No, it's 1 action to command your snake.
Oh, okay.
There's a feat later you can take that you can spend 2 actions to give your snake 3 actions, but you're not there yet.
I will also use guidance on Fencer.
Cool. All right.
There you go.
Hooray!
There's nothing preventing you from casting the same spell twice, so there you go. All right, Fencer and Kestrel, you both have a +1 to your to whatever roll you do, and then you're immune for an
Nice.
hour. All right. So now it is Requiem's turn. Requiem's.
Oh, what? I'm back in reality. Oh shit, there's an army. Okay.
Snap
yeah.
back to reality. Whoop.
There goes gravity.
So
There's an army.
you've been kind of like silent during this whole period of time, but now your brain kind of kicks in.
He's been having this weird fantasy about meeting someone in Arizona he was in love with.
Wherever that
his,
is.
his
That
big
is
wife
stupid.
who lives in Arizona.
Big
Oh
wife.
my god. It's funny because I'm like
My
a foot
wife.
taller than Irish, so whatever. Let's
Fine.
see. All right, so you said I'm at the
up.
base here.
Yeah, you're at the
What?
base of the wall, and Dipped has taken off your backpack so that way you can turn around and reach in and grab your grappling hook.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired.
What's this fucking show tunes? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead
Yeah.
and do that then, and try to throw it up top to get the to get us a rope to climb up.
Okay, roll me a fist attack on your character sheet.
A fist.
Yeah, so go to actions, second tab on the top.
Yep. Okay, right there.
Yep, that'll do it. So you spend 1 action to grab the grappling hook, and then you throw it up, and you get a secure pull. Now you can spend an action if you want to climb up to the top.
And that'll get me all the way to the top.
Yep.
All right,
What
let's
the
go ahead and do
fuck?
that.
Do I have rope? I mean, it's too late now, but
You could use a hero point to change the narrative.
The problem though is
I've had a rope this whole time.
do you
I've got a
want,
crowbar. Is that anything?
do you want to also spend another hero point to buy a grappling hook?
No, I don't care that much. I'm already halfway there. My
You know,
athletics
I'm
is
so
fine.
surprised.
I'll get up.
Actually, I think you're 3/4 of the way up there. I think
Yeah.
you're 15 feet up. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sounds
you're,
right.
You're all the way up here. So that's that's 3 actions to get up, and now because there was 1 action to get the rope, 1 action to throw it up, 1 action to climb.
What do you feel?
Oh, the way you
Well, you're up
worded
now.
it, I thought you were giving it to me that I was just gonna be able to do that in one motion. Okay.
Nope.
Well, you would have had to do 1 more action to take off your backpack, but Dip did that for you.
All right, so I'm up there without my shield raised. Whoa.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. The thing is that these dudes mostly do AoE attacks anyway, so it's mostly saving throws.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, it's been dex throws for the last. Yeah, it's been dex throws the last 2 things they tried to do, and I just kind of slurped out of the way.
Yeah. All right. Now it is which one's turn? Is it this one's? Oh,
I don't know because you didn't add the second one to the order.
Oh, it
There
was
it
in
is.
the order. It was just invisible.
Invisible. And I also, that side of the canyon is lit up because I casted the
yeah.
thing over there. So you can see them.
It's
which is
lit,
good.
fam.
Now,
Gotcha,
Now
thank
to
you.
be clear, is that a sustain spell? Because if so, you have to keep sustaining it.
I don't think Dancing Light is sustains.
Find out. Components. Duration sustained. Shit. So yeah, I do have to spend an action on that every turn. Oh well. That's the cost of blindness.
That's the cost of not having good eyes.
It's
That's the
fine. I'll
cost of human.
just toast them and then you can stop.
Good point.
Or one of you could cast light on one of the weapons.
Or I could kill them.
That's
Maybe
true.
my sword.
That's true. All right.
Quinn, stay out of my way.
So
I want to boil a man.
So the bandit gang that's in front of Requiem's is going next. So let's.
Oh, goody.
Yes, goody.
You'll be fine.
All right. Current session, and let's take a look. All right. So they're going to use one action to form up. So they're going to pick a square that they currently occupy, and they're going to basically change their formation. So they're going to pick this square right here, and they're going to form up and get themselves situated like this. So they've got themselves.
They moved.
Yep, they've all kind of like shifted around. Some of the dead bodies that were killed before are kind of like scattered around from the fucking arrow that Kestrel preemptively shot out. Like a couple dudes like got
Killed 2 dudes.
Yeah.
Is what you told me.
With one arrow? Damn.
Basically, any
Yeah.
damage, any
It's
damage,
crazy.
any damage you do to a troop is essentially killing people within the troop.
Fuck
So
'em.
yeah, so that's going to be your incentive. Next, they're going to lower halberds, and they're going to do it as a 2-action activity. Oh shit! Eighth
What up?
Gate Lee donated $120.
Why?
Nice.
Where are
Thank
those?
you.
Is that okay? No, I have to check the thing. It's been a hot minute. Let's check the donation history. I just discovered your guys' playthrough, and I'm catching up. Episode 18 so far, and I'm enjoying them enough that I wanted to drop a donation. Thanks for the enjoyment. Stay safe and distribute these points amongst all of you, GM included.
Oh my god, dude.
Jesus.
That's
awesome.
20
Holy
each, baby.
A
Boggers.
fine addition
Wait, is
to
that,
my
is
collection.
he at the episode of before or after we fucked with the fish and then got chased
Shut
by
up!
the freaking armored
Shut
dog?
up!
What?
You're spoiling things. Shut up!
He go watch the VOD. All right, so we're gonna do a 2-action activity version of lower halberds. So roll me a reflex save, Rec.
Yeah, hold on. I'm adding my points.
Also, can I get everyone to after you add your points in? Could you all give me your new totals?
I am
how many did I just get? Shit.
20. You got
20.
yeah. And let me
I'm at 157 hero points total.
100.
I'm at 167.
157. You said.
Yes, 157.
All right, and then Cash is at 160.
And we got zoomed in really close so that Brim could whisper 160 or 469 in our ears.
No,
or
that's
whatever
six.
the shit.
Babe, that was 639.
Oh my god.
You guys stop
639.
doing that. You're moving my damn
Good
screen.
God. All right, and then Finch
know,
is
that's Jesus Christ.
266. And then Dipped
Oh my god.
219.
Yeah.
I still
I'm
have
just
the.
a poor
I
boy.
still have my hero
All
points.
right, and then villain
separated
points,
into
I
hero
am
points and
sitting
hero
pretty
points.
at 20. Since I'm
Okay,
resetting
so-
mine.
Take him down.
Ezzy, what did you need me to roll again?
Reflex.
Reflex.
Reflex. Okay.
right.
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, 21. That is a success. So you only take half of this damage.
Uh-oh.
So you take 6 points of damage because we round down.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right, and that is their turn. 1 action to form up, 2 actions to lower halberds. All right, now it is Dip's turn. Dipped, you can use 1 action to climb,
Okay. Which I will.
And then begin blasting.
and then begin blasting.
I'm going to use my first action to climb.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm going to begin blasting.
Alrighty.
1 second. Let me find my spell book.
Let me find my blasting manual.
That should be
Alright.
at the top.
Yeah.
And I made sure to redo all your spells so they're all like properly attached to the compendium.
Amazing. 1 second. I want to check. Check this first. That's not AoE. That's all I wanted to check. Target is 1 creature. Okay. This one though. 15-foot cone.
Am I hearing that you're about to do a burning hands?
That's right. It's your your favorite.
You know what?
Favorite golden spell,
It's your
burning.
favorite, the one, the only, burning hands.
And guess what? Requiem's is here. He's been on the end of this before.
Oh fuck! No.
He's not.
Suddenly,
Yeets
suddenly,
off the cliff.
yes, he-
I'm good.
He's not in range this time, unless I just pointed it directly at him.
Hell
Burning
yeah.
hands. It is a 21 basic reflex.
Alrighty, so let's roll reflex then. We're okay. The sheet's slightly different. There we go. Oh yeah, you're targeting their weakest save.
Whoop, whoop.
Hooray!
They still succeeded, but hey, guess what? They have
That's
a weakness to area damage.
Oh,
What a
no.
surprise.
I assumed.
Anyway, so I assume they take half damage then, or whatever.
Yeah. So roll damage, and they'll take half plus the. All right.
That's
So
better
that's
for the
3.
right?
So like you start. Okay. So you cast out this like burning hands towards them, and at first it only hits like a couple of them, and they kind of like they start like padding up their like oh, this is just kind of an inconvenience. Then it grows and it starts engulfing more and more of them, and then all of a sudden, like a huge chunk of the people get engulfed. You do 13 points of damage.
Hooray! Is it only 2d6 or is it heightened? Because 2d6 is the base, I think.
Look at the spell, because you're casting it as a first level spell, so it's only
Okay.
2d6. But if you had prepared it into a higher slot, then yes, it would have.
When I cast it with the staff, I'm assuming it does it at first level then.
But because it's a part of your spell list, because you have it on your staff, you can prepare it in higher level slots.
Oh, okay. That's just something I'll have to think about later then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can
I
always
didn't
heighten
know.
it. It's just that oftentimes it's not worth it because the actual on-level spells are a little bit more powerful.
Generally better.
Or generally
okay.
better. Because they
Okay.
typically have like more riders or stuff like that to it. But
And
yeah,
more people write those spells than the people
Yeah,
who
so
level
you do-
them spells.
a huge amount of damage. And let me check the threshold to see if you hit that. Troop defenses. You did! So, guess what? You took out the whole front line of this.
Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
So you quite literally you burnt a huge portion of the troop to a crisp, and now they are
Hooray!
now they're 3x4 squares instead of the previous threshold.
Justice.
But yeah, area spells are very effective on this team. And now we go over to Bandit Gang number 2. And Bandit Gang number 2 is technically flanked because of the shit with Schnookers and with
Yep.
and Fencer. So they're going to do a form up themselves. So they're gonna pick this square and situate all of their folk this way. So
Rude.
they form up here. Actually, no, they're not gonna do that. They given their disadvantage situation, they each go back to back and face both directions, both Schnookers and Fencer. And also, one of the soldiers peeks down over, because Kestrel's only 5 feet away from reaching the top. And
Kestrel sticks out his tongue as a free action.
and they
As the free action.
and the 2 or 3
Not
people on
confident.
that corner whip out their halberds and point them downwards. They're going to do a 3-action lower halberds. Can I get the 3 of you to roll reflex saves?
I'm really
Yeah, sure.
curious to know what happens when I succeed this.
Well, if you critically succeed, you take no damage.
I'd say also, besides sticking out your tongue, you also get to flip them off.
That's a basic success.
I'll take
that,
it.
That is a failure.
I'm gonna re-roll then.
Okay. That's a basic success. And Schnookers 2, I need a reflex roll.
I'm trying to find where the reflex roll is. For
It's over
him.
on the
It's on the
left.
left. Should be on the left column.
It's over on the left-hand side for NPCs.
Okay.
That is a failure.
Okay.
You're not gonna re-roll?
Fuck.
Yep.
Why? Why?
Because it's full damage if you don't.
Okay, and
It's your pet.
you made the encounter. You live with the choice.
Okay, it's your pet, and you have.
I am not consoling Brim after his fucking snake dies.
Also,
Not
Okay.
my fault. if
two
the
things.
snake
One, you
dies.
have specifically 2 hero points specifically for Schnookers 2.
Yes.
And also,
Yes,
yes.
your regular points, you have
You're-
639.
You're trying to get me to use my hero points, which I refuse to do.
Okay, you really are a dragon. You're hoarding them.
Uh huh.
All
I'm
right.
going to strangle Ava in real life because of
So
these decisions.
Schnookers takes 17 points of damage.
See, didn't even hurt that much.
That would be 8 points of damage to Kestrel and Fencer.
I'll live.
8, you said?
Yep.
55.
Because
Kestrel
it's
now
se-
believes himself to be invincible because
half-
of Brim's big heels.
It's half of 17 rounded down. Alrighty, well that's their turn. They use all 3 actions to do 3 simultaneous attacks. Now it's Kestrel's turn. Kestrel?
Dope. I would like to maintain my spell, number 1. Number 2,
Okay.
I would like to climb up the rest of this fucking clip face, so that's an athletics roll, I believe.
Yep, that's right.
30. I'm up.
You're up, and you kind of hop over Fencer to get into this position.
Dope. I've got a hunchin' for a punchin'. I'm gonna go ahead and use Party of Blows.
Alrighty.
So,
Roll me 2 attack rolls, and I'll let you know if they succeed.
I sure hope so.
That's a basic success,
Damn,
and that's a basic success.
works for me.
Roll me
Gotta chip
damage.
away.
Roll me damage to combined. So that's 19 points of damage.
Do I get sneak attack because they don't know I have an invisible ghost for the first one?
Sure.
Do I get his D4? Do I get his D4?
Yes, you do get the D4 for both of those hits.
Oh yeah, brother.
So that's 20. One more D4. That's 24 points of damage. You almost hit the threshold. So you start.
While this is happening, I'm still sticking my tongue out, and now my hands have moved to my ears to make the wiggly hands at them.
All right, and then they're like, "Huh, that's strange. Are they gonna do anything?" And then suddenly, just people start flying. They start fucking flying and punching into the air, and then you start hearing necks snap and fucking ribs being broken and people collapsing, and like they still have barely enough people to maintain their formation, but like they're like really bad off.
They're really confused about what just happened, I imagine.
Yeah,
Going
they were
on.
just like, what the fuck?
Teehee.
Griffin
I'm
is
just imagining-
Griffin is in towards the back of the formation, and he's like taking off his goggles to be like, what the fuck did that happen?
It's like that scene when Naruto runs through a bunch of motherfuckers and they just go flying.
Yeah, more or less. All right, now it's Fencer's turn. Fencer,
Yo,
you are in swashbuckling mode.
I am. Well, I'm
It's
already
time.
here. I'm going to go ahead and do a confident finish.
Okay.
So, let's see here.
Now, no matter what damage you do for this, you will reduce their troop size. So I
Hooray.
want you to describe how you kill several people in one blow.
All right. So let's do. This is a 32 hit.
A 32 crits exactly.
Excellent.
Hey.
So we will do our critical damage, a 40, and then
Wait. Oh my god.
Okay, so
hang on.
Yeah.
And then you're
I
finished.
also get my confident finish damage. Does that get doubled?
Which is up.
that does get doubled, yes.
Did you already account the +1 that I gave?
No, I did not.
Well,
So we'll do 2d6 for my confident finish damage. I thought I had a button for that. Oh wait, here it is. I think it's this button.
2d6, yep. So that's
Actually,
Plus
that
one?
increased. It's 3d6.
it's
Sorry.
3d6. So
Yes,
roll another d6 then. So that's 13
13.
doubled, so
Plus
that's 26.
26. So it's
Plus one.
66 plus 1, 67. Does the plus 1 get doubled? Then it's 68.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna have to break
Incredible.
some news to you.
Are they all dead?
Specifically because of troop defense, you cannot bring down a troop below 2 thresholds from a single target attack.
That's fine.
However,
No.
does that affect their HP still?
Oh yeah,
Or they hit an HP threshold, they're like, nope, can't go lower.
No, specifically, you drop them down to, okay, they're at the full thing, so you drop them 2 things below. So you carve off, because of your positioning, you carve off that and come on, that.
And he does.
So can I have you describe how you killed basically half their troop in one confident finish?
I imagine it works like this,
Mm.
based on real anime logic.
Uh-huh.
I sprung into action, right? I kick flipped off the horse. I climbed up here. I see my enemies before me, standing in a nice phalanx pattern. I rear back, fucking just like steam hissing out of my entire like arm. Strike forwards with my rapier in a single elegant lunge that not only hits the guy in front of me, but just pierces through a fucking line of them with the pure force. And just like it's like firing a fucking ballista
So
shot.
I'm guessing that the line would have to be somehow like this in order to gather up the cornucopia of dudes that you fucking stabbed through.
Yeah. The shockwave pulled them together.
And through that, half of the whole people fucking collapse. Griffin shouts, "Holy shit!" No! This can't be happening!
No, asshole.
You found the
Shouldn't have
protagonists.
You have 2 actions left, by the way.
So if we're second that.
So if you wish to finish them off, because you could, if you crit again, fucking decimate the last bit of their troops.
I actually used the finisher, so I can't make any more attacks, which was part of my plan because I just wanted to do a big hit. So I am going to next do a tumble through.
Okay. All right.
Good job,
So-
Spencer.
Roll me acrobatics.
That's my boy.
That's a success.
Robot.
So then I instantly after doing that, just like sprint full tilt at him
And you
and
start
just begin like duck,
push-
dive, dip, dodging. Just like rolling in between legs. I do that thing where I like roll with my back over one of them and then like between the legs of another, and now I'm behind them.
Good fucking god. Holy shit.
I have regained my panache.
You have. You still have technically one action left if you would like to do something.
What is a good last action to do?
The finger. Give them the finger.
He doesn't know how to do that.
I'm teaching him then.
Okay.
You're on the other
over
side.
there. You're on the other side, and technically what Fencer is doing is in complete darkness.
I can hear it.
Aha! I have a great idea, frankly.
Okay.
Because now we don't have flanking, but I can solve this by tumbling back through them.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Roll another acrobatics check.
Do it again.
Another one.
That's a success. All right.
I once again move back, taking a slightly different route just to befuddle more of their numbers.
Griffin puts on his fucking goggles again and just sees you just kind of whizzing back and forth, and the dude's just panicking, just like, no, 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 we can't have that.
And that will be my turn.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. Wait, oh, because both of the actual dudes, fucking things, the tokens that represented them died, so I have to select a new token. Okay, so let me just do the ones that are at the back most, so that way they're less likely to die.
To just be eliminated instantaneously.
Yeah, and then let's update. They were between Dipped and Quinn, so let's do like 25. Okay, and then the one that was next was between Dipped and Castro, right?
Sure. I think so.
Okay, so that would be a 18. Okay, so that's that. All right, so now bop, bop, bop. All right, top of the order, Grim.
I command Schnookers.
All right,
He strikes.
all right, 25 will hit. 10 points of damage. Okay, so could you describe to me how he starts tearing through the throats of several of these bandits?
Very easily.
Okay. He starts just
Doesn't
leaping
even-
throat to throat and takes out
Doesn't
like a
even
good
try
chunk.
that hard.
Has anyone seen the movie Anaconda?
That does, in fact, drop the. Oh no, it was past the threshold already, so that that more or less drops.
Hey guys.
Just a few more people, just here and there.
Yes. Hello. What you need?
Do we
Yeah, what's
maybe
up?
want to capture the leaders instead of killing them?
No.
The leaders
Oh,
are
well,
here.
you'll find out once the troop disbands.
Right, as I recall correctly, the leader isn't even in these troops. He's just kind of watching.
He's in the first troop. He's commanding the first troop over on the left. He's not
Okay.
in. His second command
So-
is in the troop on the right.
Alright, so Rek, that's your job. You deal with
Thanks.
Toast.
Great, because that was my plan all along. Thank you.
Cool. Kick their ass.
it. Did we tell Rek who these boys belong to?
Well, he was there. It's just that he wasn't paying attention.
Oh yeah, they announced that they were here courtesy of Skater. Skater tipped them off essentially to where we would be.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay.
It seems all your old
Yeah.
enemies seem to be making a trail of obstacles for you.
Hmm.
Rudely and foolishly.
Schnookers will do another attack.
For their second action.
Yes.
All right, this will be at a -5, I believe.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Poor
This
Schnookers.
was this. They start trying to go to another throat, but then they just kind of like land on the shoulder, slither around, and flop down on the ground.
All right. Well, back to Brim.
Uh-huh. Now you don't really have line of sight anymore on the shit that's happening at the top. So the only way you're
I
gonna
will climb.
All right, roll me athletics.
I believe in you.
That's a critical success, so you're 10 feet up.
How tall is it?
20.
It's 20 feet up. So if you crit again, you'll be up all the way.
Climb.
That's a regular success, so you're 15 feet up.
Okay.
Hanging on the wall.
All right, now it is Quinn's
Getting
turn.
up
Quinn,
there.
you're up there. You have this. You saw basically Gypped burning alive a ton of these bandits, and you're more or less seeing this like huge line of like crisp like ash. But the rest of them are still like they're still raring to go.
Foolishly.
Am I able to discern the leader out of this bunch?
He's towards the back, but he is heavily surrounded by the rest of the bandits. You probably won't be able to reach him unless you disband the troop.
So kick their asses.
Yep.
That, or if I roll a high enough intimidation roll, I can get him to run away.
Perhaps.
Ezzy, would that be possible?
Roll recall knowledge check.
Okay.
It will be society.
Well, since this is like a kind of like a military bandit troop, wouldn't I have to roll warfare?
You can do that too.
Or something?
That'll be a lower DC.
Okay, I'll do that because I remember I
Yeah.
was a mercenary and fought in wars. I know how this stuff goes. Once your leader goes,
Yeah.
what are you fighting for if you don't have money?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
What are you
warfare.
fighting for?
How's that?
That's a success. So when it comes to, because you're in the military, you know how troops work. So you know that when it comes to single target effects, it typically doesn't affect the troop as a whole. Everyone's kind of one mind in coordination. If you did have an intimidation effect that could affect at least 4 people, then you would be able to at least reduce the size of the troop just automatically. But because your intimidation only can target, I think, 2 people, and that's only in exploration mode, you're not going to be able to intimidate this dude out of his the way that he's commanding his gang.
Fuck.
That's part of the troop defenses, by the way.
Yeah, well, that's not real life and it's bullshit, but whatever.
You don't have
Yeah,
a military, you don't have a charismatic military leader that fucking commands people.
Yeah, well, look what happened to fucking Alexander the Great. He fucking died and his empire split into 5 empires. So you know what? I think that holds sound truths.
That was.
But he did make the empire first, though.
Yeah. Over
Yeah,
10
these guys
years,
don't really
man.
have. These guys don't have an empire per se.
And they don't have a young twink that summons them 2,000 years later.
Shut
So
up.
objectively,
If
they're
you wanted
worse.
me to make this fucking encounter even more fucking difficult by having 2 very specific high-level creatures,
You don't have to add high-level creatures. You just need to add a twink. That's all I'm asking for.
I would have to add 2
All
twinks.
right.
One twink, take it or leave it.
1.5 twigs.
All right.
A twunk, if you will.
No.
Let's
I didn't ask
God.
for a twunk. If I wanted a twunk, I would have asked for a
Fucking-
twunk.
You
Oh
would
my
still
God,
have
right.
a twink, but you would also have a twunk. It's buy one, get
Jesus
one
Christ!
free.
I am fucking moving here, and I'm going
Okay.
to attack.
All right.
God.
Roll me a motherfucking attack roll, bro.
With pleasure.
You.
There.
Alrighty. Well, roll me damage.
Critical damage, right?
Yep.
Arel. Get him.
So that brings them to right before the second threshold. So describe to me how you more or less slaughter enough troops to reduce their size.
So basically,
Say
Requiem.
sorry the whole time.
no. Requiem recognizing the formation these guys are in, he can see like the quality of their shields, knows exactly how to slash through two at a time. So it takes one swipe, two swipes, and the entire front line is down.
Got him.
King is towards the back, and he's just like, shit. These guys are way harder than Skater fucking said.
Yeah, cool. By the way, targeting him, firebolt, bitch. See how you dodge this shit.
Uh-oh.
Well, you use one action to get up to them and one action to do a regular attack, so...
Oh
Fireball.
shit! I thought it was that's two. Fuck.
Yes.
It's a spell. Welcome to my
Moving is
hell.
always an action.
Hold on. Oh yeah, it is two. God damn it. Okay.
Imagine if you could firebolt 3 times in one turn. Do you know how many people I would kill, Quinn? Everybody
then-
is dead.
No,
My
because,
last-
because it's a single target fireball attack.
At least 3 people are dead.
All right, then just kind of like a cool flavor text moment.
Sure.
Among the corpses I have now felled, I raise
Among
my
us.
shield. Shut up. I raise my shield with my sword, do the come get me kind of motion, and ready for an attack.
Alrighty. That's cool as shit. Alright, now it's Bendiging's one's turn. And they will, in fact, form up to try to get things to work a little better. So they're gonna pick this spot. Let's see. Actually, they're gonna pick this spot, and they're gonna do bop, 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 bop. That way they have access to both of you. As so that's one action form up, and then 2 actions they will go on in lower cross halberds. So I need reflex saves from Dipped and Quinn.
Okay. 29.
That is a crit, so you take no damage.
I'm too small. They can't hit me.
Question: Is this a physical attack technically?
No, this is a,
It's a reflex
AoE.
check.
Fuck. All right. There goes my plan for that. You said reflex?
Yep,
Yeah, they
That's
can fuck off.
that's a regular success, so you take half damage. So you take 4
Hooray.
points of damage as they kind of like cut past your shield, kind of like into your arms a little bit, but they're they're not getting any vitals whatsoever. Like they're just kind of like cutting and like dipping, but they're not quite
The
like,
definition of "tis but a scratch."
hitting. Yeah, more or less.
Tis but a scratch, my lord.
Alrighty,
Ha!
now
I've
now
cut
it is
myself
Dip's
worse with a
turn.
razor blade.
Now Dip, they're all in a line for you.
Sure are. Fortunately, I don't have any line spells.
Huh? Weird. I thought you had at least one.
I do. I actually do. Possibly. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. 1 second.
The DM's telling you do. You probably do. Use it.
Target one
Maybe
creature.
check your 3rd level spells that you now have.
Is lightning bolt in a line? Oh, it sure is. How about that? Anyway, I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt. All right.
That's the wrong button. There.
All right. That's a DC 21 reflex.
I think that's the same thing as my other one.
Well, any DC is going to be your spell DC. So
Yeah,
but-
that checks out.
but it's a 120-foot line, so it's a long line.
Like
So
a
let-
Dragon
so
Ball
let me roll.
Kamehameha
That's-
going through the
ooh.
Yes.
So roll
Baby.
damage, double it, and then I need you to describe how
46.
46. How do you want to do this?
I lower my staff, I point it at them, I cock it like a shotgun.
Oh,
I
Requiem
pull the
sees
magic
a
trigger,
shell come out of this.
a trigger, and the magic trigger in my head. There's a sound, and all of them, like a hole, just appears in all their collective stomachs, and they fall side to side, left, right, left, right.
so yeah, they start falling one by one, and you swear you had your arcane focus like kind of concentrated, but then it suddenly doubled in size and fucking bopped them all. The last one standing, actually, hold on. So it gets down to this size, and the last remaining people is essentially King and like a couple other dudes.
Did we already kill that one dude who was all like, "Oh, but that's like really cool, actually, if you think about it."
Yeah.
He's barely there. Like you took out a lot of his side, not whole. But it's like, okay, you God, oh God, this isn't great. Oh, is that vultures up in the sky? Oh, that's kind of ironic. Oh, yes, he
I
keels
blow smoke off
over.
the end of my staff.
And the with this, the troop disbands. Now they're still technically there, but they're like out of the fight. Like you can capture them, do what you want, but essentially they're out of the fight.
Yeah, I'm capturing these motherfuckers. Don't dip, don't kill anyone else.
I still have one
The-
burning hand left.
The ones that
I don't care.
the ones that remain either surrender or they keel over from the pain. So
F.
you it's safe to say that that King has been knocked out from the blow.
Got him.
All right, now it is the other bandit gang's turn. This one sees because it's brightly lit. They see that their leader has essentially perished,
Died.
and like, Griffin, what do we do? Like, and they all kind of like look to each other and be like, "There's no way we can save him."
Oh,
Fucking book it, and then they just leave.
God, I wish I had attacks of opportunity.
Oh,
I mean, they're too far
Why?
away from me regardless, but because I want to kill them.
and they use all their movement possible to basically just dip.
They stepped to me, and that was their fault.
Yeah, so they all basically just run the fuck away.
Cool, we
And-
had a combat.
And we are now officially out of combat. Woo!
All right, cool. I'm gonna go find the leader I wanted to scare off before and just get his ass. I'm not gonna kill him, but he's not gonna live. Well, he's not gonna have a fun time.
Well, you stepping over the crisp, burnt fucking corpses, the dudes that you killed in 2 slashes, and then the rest of the dudes that all have holes inside their chests. You eventually come across King, who, similar to Maxwell, his wasn't quite a hole. It was more or less like kind of like a huge wound into his hip. But he's passed the fuck out. He's just like laying there. Everyone else either has left or has like just passed out from the pain. So
Does it look like he's going to survive, or that he's going to bleed out and die?
well, considering it's a huge chunk out of his hip, but it was electricity, so that maybe would have,
It
cauterized
seared the wound closed.
Yeah. So
Both of my
he
things were
doesn't
heat
look
related.
good. Maybe you should have someone at least do like a complimentary medicine check to see if you can keep him up a little bit.
Can I
Or I can
purposely
just
botch
lay
my
on hands
medicine
him and
check?
heal the spot.
All right,
could-
real
could do
quick,
that
I would
too.
like to be like, all right, Fencer, stand down. We took care of it. Before Fencer goes sprinting off after them.
A good decision.
Good decision.
Yes, I know. That's why I did it.
Yeah, Ezzy, am I able just to lay on hands him and get him stable, I guess?
Yeah, you can at least try to heal up. The wound's gonna take a little bit time to kind of grow back in, but
I just want to be able to talk to him.
yeah. So you managed to heal
Just
him.
real quick before we kill him.
So roll lay on hands to see how much you do heal him. Oh wait,
I thought lay on hands was-
it's a flat 18. So yeah, you get him like up, and you see this like greasy haired dude in like with this broken and like reset crooked nose, and he's what in the goddamn
I want to know whether
and he kind of
he
like
wakes up.
he kind of like coughs blood immediately, and then he just kind of oh that wasn't a nightmare.
No, I want you to know he wakes up and my sword is directly in his face.
Oh, well, this isn't new, but nice to meet you.
Yeah, morning to you too, asshole.
Well, it's night, so you know that's up to you, bud.
I believe that's relative to when you wake up, but whatever. Now,
Well, we did
because
wake
of-
you up. Get it? Wake up call.
I move it slowly closer to his face.
Oh, I
Mhm.
get
Yeah,
it.
great.
Well, it wasn't my idea. It was Maxwell's, but you kind of killed Maxwell, so like I can't really do much about that.
I killed him, or my friends.
I probably killed him.
It was probably the lettuce. Yeah.
I have one more burning charge.
Yeah,
That's
hold off on that for a
bad.
second. All right, listen, I missed a lot. I'm gonna need you to
I just
start
sort of
talking.
wasn't paying attention last night.
I need you to start
So-
talking very specifically.
Were you
But why-
like sleepwalking, like towards the wall?
More daydreaming, and I think I realized this wasn't worth my time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fun to play around with. What do you want to know?
Who sent you?
I said
Let's
Skater.
Skater.
He gave us a little tip about you were coming this way. We figured you would be an easy mark considering you had so much cargo, and well, it turns out we were wrong.
Get fucked.
Yeah, we figured the trolls would have softened you up a little bit, but
No, they dropped
Nope.
rocks on themselves. They died.
I did that.
Yeah, shouldn't rely on trolls for much, should you?
Yeah, I should have went with Trolls 2. That's a better movie.
No, it's called Truel's World.
All right, here's what's going to happen right now.
Oh, you're gonna tell me what's gonna happen? Because I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen.
You drop your gold, you drop your weapons, you go back to Skeeter, and you tell him next time he wants
do
whatever. Shut up.
do
Shut up.
do do
Shut up.
do
Do.
You go back to him and tell him next time he wants to kill us, send a fucking dragon. Otherwise,
That's a bad idea.
I don't know about
do
that
you
one.
actually want me to do that? Because like
We killed the dragon
I'm
already.
pretty sure he knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy that might know
I
where
put
to
the
get
story
a dragon.
closer to his face.
Uh-huh.
Then tell him to send somebody tougher than you.
You could just
Why?
tell him to fuck off.
We
Oh.
could
I'd
just
say
kill
if I
him.
wasn't a robot,
if you weren't the robot, but too bad.
but unfortunately I am a robot.
All right. Could
Looks
you-
at enemy, tell him to send tougher foes. Everyone else in the
Yeah.
party.
Now, okay. Everyone, shut up. Drop your
No.
shit and leave.
All right. Well, he kind of like grabs one of the halberds and kind of like props himself up. As you can probably take a look real quick.
As he coughs up blood.
Yep, he's again, huge hole in his side. That's gonna take some time to heal, even with the lay on hands. You see that all their shit is pretty shoddily constructed, and the equipment is not worth shit. He kind of like rummages in the back of his pocket though, and just brings out. We didn't make a whole lot of killing today, but here, and he throws you over a sizable sack of silver coins.
Ooh.
It's about 500 in there. Split it how you want. I don't care.
All right, scram.
You
You don't have to tell me twice. But
As soon as he starts walking away, I'm already drawing a bead on him.
he starts
waiting for
like making his way towards y'all actually, because he saw that his buddies went the other way. He starts climbing down, making his way over.
Yeah. As he starts climbing, I shoot him in such a way that it maybe looks like he fell. I'll roll again.
What?
I don't give a shit.
Okay. Well, the AC. Okay, well that's gonna hit the
There we
AC
go.
of the troop.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
Can I roll a stealth check so I can do this in a way that maybe Requiem won't notice and he'll think he just fell to his death?
Yeah, you're gonna have to, otherwise it's gonna piss me off.
Otherwise
You
he's
know that thing that
definitely gonna
happens when you're climbing down, you get hit by an arrow.
Well, I'm gonna say that he gets like over to here, so like Requiems can only see you drawing a bead in bright light, and yeah,
top of a cliff. Grim is 20 feet down it.
yeah. But I'm just saying the only people that Rec can see is you and the crew, and he's at the
All
same
right.
he's at the same elevation as you, so it's not like he's not seeing you from the same like height.
I'll roll a stealth check. Let's see what happens here. 22.
Okay.
That might be high enough.
What's
What are you stealthing behind?
I'll stealth behind Fencer.
Okay. All right. Well, the
He's got a boot. He's got a billowy cloak.
Okay, so that's going to be a 19 passive perception from Quinn, so that does pass.
Whoop.
So did he just kill him, or is this?
I
is
don't
he
know.
now
I
just-
don't know the damage.
Oh, sorry.
God, you may have just wounded the man. I healed him for like 16, dude.
Yeah, I
You
know.
heal him
That's
for
the
18.
problem, innit?
You heal him
18,
for,
yeah.
Yeah.
So unless you fucking, yeah.
It didn't occur to me that he had 18 hit points left. You know what? I will spend a hero point to say never mind.
Okay.
So I guess we're just gonna. I don't want to let him go.
So
You could raise an objection with your words.
He
I
starts
guess.
at this point. He starts climbing up the wall, just slowly.
Like, are we-
He's
Are we
struggling
sure
a
we
little
want to
bit.
let them go? It's just going to come back to bite us.
I can
well,
Like
write
every
everything.
other, like every other enemy we've ever killed, and then let live.
Wait a second.
And
Wait.
how many is
We
that
haven't
then?
revived anyone we've killed.
3 people so far: ex-boyfriend, skater, Alexandria.
I already have
True.
3 people. I have already 3 people that we've let go on my ass. I don't need another one.
No, actually, we did revive a kobold in the first adventure.
That
So I
is
wanted to
true.
interrogate them. I wanted to interrogate
I
them,
remember
but they
that.
didn't
I
know.
didn't get to burn anything then.
You know, you lacked burning spells at that point.
Yeah, well, tough shit.
Sadly.
At this point, King kind of like cobbles up and just he has reached the up top of the wall of the other side and goes, okay, if you're worried about us coming back to hurt you, if you're strong like this now, I don't think anyone wants to pick a fight with you.
Wait till we level up.
I don't want to be the XP that you use to level up, but
You look like just enough.
yeah, right. so I'm just like, I'm gonna meet up with Griffin. We're gonna steer way clear of you, and if Skater comes knocking at our door again, we are just going to ignore it. All right? Can we establish a peace here?
Castro, aren't you across the canyon?
No, he's on our side now.
Okay,
Yeah,
he's on our
he's
side.
on your side now. So
Brim is, I believe, still just hanging from the cliff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say he's up at this point, so you're up over here.
Who gets up?
So he's raising up his hands, still kind of coughing up a fair bit of blood, but he's like, "Look,
Fine.
all right. If we're cool." And his hands still kind of like one hand up, the other one kind of propped against the halberd, kind of using it as a walking stick. Just like, then we're cool. I'll even tell the gang next town over if I can get a letter out fast enough to steer clear of, and I will describe this promptly, 5 psychopathic adventurers heading towards
I'm not a psychopath,
Stonehead.
I'm an activist.
You're psychopathic activists.
You like to burn people, Dipped.
If we destroy the source of the pollution, the problem goes away.
Castro, you think like
Castro,
What?
can I do the scary thing?
Sure.
Okay. I grab him and I open my mouth and I get very uncomfortably close to his face.
All right, roll me an intimidation check.
Yes.
I want to say Requiem is like looking at the other side of the cliff.
He's gonna eat him!
Okay. So he gets so scared that he starts like fucking
Stumble running away.
He starts like panicking and starts spitting blood into your mouth.
Oh no, the thieves.
Ew. Ew.
And as you like kind of reel back and kind of like spit it out yourself, he is scrambling. It's like, oh shit, gotta
I
get
use
it.
Technologic
Nope.
I use Technologic to slap his ass on his way out.
Oh, oh, that
us
felt good. Whichever one of you
nice
ladies
is it?
just did that, thank you. And he
You're
fucking
welcome.
bolts, and he is out of
How
there.
nice was it?
Roll a d20 to see how good it was.
Okay.
All right. Do I get a modifier to that at all, or
Pleasure he got from the.
It's a bad one. It sucks. He's flat.
It's a flat
Smack.
ass.
it's not a good ass?
It's like hitting a board.
It's like hitting drywall, yeah.
Like hitting Requiem's
that
chest.
Freaking Castro's the one who did it.
I know, but the thing is,
Yeah,
I
that's fine.
asked the question and I
She
rolled
rolled
that
that.
faster.
She rolled to see how good his ass was.
Listen, I wanted to
Turns
hear.
out
if I
not
didn't
very.
hear-
To be
I didn't
fair,
hear
there
the
was a chunk of it missing.
I would say
From
because
here.
again the hip was like bitten into, so yeah, a good chunk of the ass, like that one like bit of SpongeBob, where like the ass is eaten.
in a non-sexy way. I
In a
assume.
non-sexy way, yeah. So yeah, you
I'm
are
a good
all
animal
done
person.
with the encounter.
Yay.
Cobb kind of like nervously comes up and goes, "Oh,
Oh, yeah, I
God,
can see
are you all good or like?"
I yell across the way. I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
You can't hear him.
Fuck you.
Oh, he kind of
Fuck
like
you.
he kind of like jumps up and waves his arms and goes, "Thank you."
I'm a little annoyed, but otherwise fine.
Yeah, like it's crazy we got hit up like this. Like, if it's getting this bad now, what the heck is gonna happen once we get the Stonehead?
I don't know. I mean, if it's anything like this, we'll take care of it. That was like 30 dudes.
Yeah, like, well, more than that. They were all just kind of like clumped up in like a 4x4 square.
What sort of troop?
Yeah,
Some sort of
like
proof.
a closely formated like group of people.
Trade.
A
Well, Cobb,
phalanx.
if anything else comes up, we'll deal with it, I guess. I mean, what other choice do we have?
I mean, you've been
Although I
pretty
don't-
good with it so far.
Ideally, we will not be harassed at every step of the way as we continue on this journey, but
You know, free XP and all that.
Kirster would like to slide down the cliff all cool like.
All right, you just do that. Just
Yeah, I slid on the cliff too, and I'm
I-
already by
I,
the cart.
I go down set of rope.
yeah, you
We should all find our horses.
Fencer
heal
just walks off the cliff.
and because of catfall, you land perfectly onto your feet.
Like literally just
I like
walks
how
at
it's not
normal
fair.
walking speed, lands, keeps walking.
I want to assume like he just goes into his standing animation as he falls.
Yep.
Cobb uses his hybrid form to climb down in like a kind of like a weird bipedal like spider way, kind of like Spider-Man.
Dip.
So
Yeah. Hey, Dip or Brim, can you heal our horses? Some of them got beat up.
Where's my
Yeah,
horse?
they're
I
off the
whistle.
map because I didn't want to like manage them. So
There.
you take like a few minutes to go find them down the valley, but eventually you find the horses. They're all
wanna
kind of
say
like cowered
that
up in like a different
haunts.
like cave hole.
I want to say during
I'm
that
sorry,
time,
it's
do I have enough time to meditate and kind of pray and
yeah.
get my hands back?
10 minutes,
by,
yeah.
by all means, like you could take like more than just 10 minutes. I'm just saying it would take 10 minutes to search for the horses.
All right, cool.
That's fine.
I guess I'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 50 minutes, just to make sure that Schnookers, Brim, Kestrel, Fencer, and myself are all healed up.
All right.
But you can do that in like 5 actions. I can do that in like 1. Watch this.
Do you want to waste a spell slot?
We're
You're-
sleeping.
Yeah,
We're
you-
about to sleep.
We're about
Yeah,
to
We're in
sleep.
the middle of sleeping.
You were in the middle of sleeping. You're going to like reset your slots. It's fine.
Never mind. Go Brim.
And also, Brim
Yeah,
has
Brim's
4
cool.
extra slots. They only used 1 heal spell this encounter.
Wow. Okay.
Babaram.
All right, Brim, you wanna roll some heals?
One sec.
Okay.
I'll roll a heal. I hate that
And
I
mine's
have
a
to, like,
guarantee. It just
confirm
takes time. His depends on that.
13.
All right, that's 13 to everyone in a 30-foot emanation. That should bring everyone up to full, except maybe Schnookers.
Yeah, Schnookers can get a.
Yeah, Schnookers
He-
would be about 3 points off, or 4.
Yeah,
points
Schnookers
off.
can get another bada boom. There you go.
All right, so everyone's up to full at this point, including the horses.
I took no
Alright.
damage.
As everyone kind of feels this kind of like warm, like
Damn it, I pissed myself again.
a warm feeling throughout the body, not just the crotch area.
I'm not even drunk. What the fuck?
As you all just you know, start to
It
like
feels
close
like
up
the
your
sun.
wounds and everything. So the night is still quite deep inward, so you could probably get a good bit more sleep before carrying on the journey.
Cool. Whoever was it was Fencer and Brim on watch, I
Yeah.
think. Fencer and
Yes.
Requiems, I don't remember.
It was
Fencer and Brim.
yeah, Fencer and Brim.
You do
Alright.
back on. Yep. I strip once again.
Yeah, getting back out of your armor, so that way everyone is all situated, and you all, the rest of you drift off to sleep as Brim and Fencer, you finish off your round. Do you have anything to reflect on now that you've murdered dozens upon dozens of people?
That man's unlikely flat butt is what Kestrel was thinking about. That's
He
the only
dreams
thing.
of flat asses. It's a nightmare.
And then a longing for a plump ass like your ex-boyfriend's.
Nah, Kestrel's ex is now also flat since Kestrel has left.
Oh no.
Well, Brim,
On watch.
Yeah.
We are watching.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
on watch. We are watching. You want to say anything to Fencer?
Fencer.
Yes, user Brim.
What
Fencer, you're up to full HP, by the way.
what's something that you want?
This unit does not understand the query. Would you like to submit a complaint report?
No, that's okay. I'm just wondering, like, do you have any desires, any goals, dreams?
This unit's primary objective is to serve its primary users and train fencing.
Yes, but do you have anything?
Do you require fencing instruction?
No, that's all right. I don't need any of that.
Eventually, everyone gets a free swashbuckling multi-class archetype because he
Finally.
keeps teaching fucking fencing.
Can I
Can't
multi-class with
believe
my
it.
javelin?
And he won't stop teaching, and he won't stop teaching.
Fencer, do you sometimes feel strange or odd,
a
or like
plastic
something
bag.
like something is possibly going to something's different?
This unit has had several anomalies in the past that have been logged for future use.
Okay, such as
How would they say this?
You're trying to remember what they were.
Well, there was one last night. I just don't know how the robot would interpret it.
You
Come
log-
back later for contact maintenance.
Yeah. Several hours ago, an anomaly was logged.
okay, and what exactly happened?
This unit's processing was halted by a strange unknown subroutine.
Okay.
If you don't remember, it was because of Chester.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
Go on.
Here are the log details. And then just a string of
Time.
code just begins pouring out of Fencer. It's
Ah.
indecipherable.
You start speaking in binary, and it's fucking wild.
Log error details.
I see.
What does that mean?
And then
Uh,
Brim.
Well, you don't know, you're asleep. And in fact, I think a couple of you start to stir in your sleep as he's this loud screeching, almost like the dial-up noise starts playing.
Reckon sits straight up and goes, "What the fuck?
Fencer,
Brim, what's going on?"
don't worry about it. Fencer.
What?
Log completed.
Fencer, do you reject these anomalies, or do you sort of just log them for later?
These anomalies are logged for later maintenance.
Okay.
Brim, what's he talking about?
Shut up!
I'm awake now. What do you?
Go back.
No.
Go back.
Throw rocket requiems.
I throw a rock at Requiems. It instantly knocks him out. He's dead.
Oh no!
All
Are you
right,
seriously doing it?
Chester gets
No.
healed as well. Let's
Right.
get that done.
You throwing a rock at my head to knock me out.
Wait a minute. Fencer, look.
And Chester, having also hid, starts petering back and just and comes up behind you, Fencer, clattering its teeth.
I hate it when you make that noise.
Yeah, me too. Is it your actual teeth?
That's my actual teeth clacking.
He does have real teeth.
Your mouth, man.
Ezzy teeth confirmed.
Oh, stop! Please stop.
I have to be in character.
This is part of being a DM.
Just get some fucking castanets or something. Fucking knock your PS4 controller on your desk like this.
That
sounds like a door knock.
Okay,
that's
now
true.
that
Hold on. Knock together your PS4
As he has
and Xbox
teeth
controllers.
confirmed.
Huge
hot
scandal.
news.
SCP
As
was
ET
confirmed.
confirmed.
it's unnatural noise.
SCP does not use dentures, contrary to common belief.
Josh, is this better?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. It
Yeah.
seems
What I
convenient
got.
and effective to do the actual teeth clack.
Considering I do indeed have teeth. But
So-
yes, Chester is right behind you, Fencer.
Fencer
know-
does not turn around.
You know, Fencer,
Aw.
that Chester there, you
No
were pretty
user Chester registered.
look to your left.
Fencer spins just their head to the left and sees dipped.
That
That is user dipped.
Look behind you.
Fencer rotates their body 90 degrees with their
Oh.
head still looking to the left and sees Chester.
Fencer, are you scared of Chester?
This unit has suffered several anomalies due to this entity.
It like opens up the chest top, and you see the weird human teeth and the long tongue, like kind of like huffing like a like a dog go.
Like a dog chasing a car.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do if I caught it. It's a meme, Batman.
Are you a furry? You're the one that's dressed up like a bat.
You're the one who are dressed up in a bat's.
Barf. All right.
Fencer, why do you think Chester causes anomalies for you?
Unknown.
What do you think?
It could perhaps be electromagnetic interference.
No, I don't think it's that. You know, you used to
It
be
would
quite
be
fond
best
of
to
Chester.
isolate this unit
No,
from this entity
No.
to protect further anomalies from
I'm going-
occurring until maintenance subroutines can be completed.
I'm going to roll an athletics check as to force him to look at Chester.
Oh,
no.
no.
You
In
do not.
fact, as you try to reach over to Fencer, Fencer grabs you and makes
No.
you look at Chester.
No.
Look at its big tongue.
In fact, this is the positioning. This is the positioning right now.
I see.
You do see Chester.
You do
It's
see Chester.
Chester.
And Chester, although it doesn't have any facial expressions, seems like it's feeling a little sad. This emotion is pinged over to you, Fencer, once you put Brim in between you two.
Anomaly logged. Would you like to review log details?
No, well, it'll have to wait.
Understood.
Chester starts to like kind of sadly pitter patter back to the end of the card.
Sad.
Sad for
From just
you.
sighs and says sad out loud.
Just sad. And then, if no more conversation occurs, the remaining 2 hours of your shift comes and goes, and morning arrives. And going over to the Valley Path thing. Whoop. It is daytime now.
Shit.
Hooray.
You all wake up groggy, having staggered sleep already with shifts was been bad enough, but also having a very sweaty fight with bandits has not made things very better for you.
Sweaty and in the
It
rain.
was also wet, as I recall. Yeah.
Yes, it was also raining, and
It's only sweaty if you were near my
the
fire
ra-
blast.
the rain
And that's
has,
just your fault.
yeah, the rain has since kind of stopped, and you have like morning dew, but it's on rocks and shit. So everything's slightly muddy, everything's slightly moist, and you wake up, and thankfully the bandits aren't back or anything of the sort. So nothing to worry about at that point.
Requiem is still asleep.
He sure is.
Hey, do any of you have a rock? I need to wake up Requiems.
I have something that used to work.
No,
What?
actually, you know what? Mine changed.
What?
I want a large boulder.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that works.
Sure, yeah.
The size of
Help
a
me-
small boulder?
Yeah.
Hold
Help
on,
me
what do
lift
you mean- what do
this.
you mean I have something that used to work.
I
Alright,
used to wake you up in a
roll
very
me a
specific
perception
way.
check to see if you find a large boulder the size of a small boulder.
You betcha.
Will you be able to lift it if you find it?
Hey,
You
I
do,
think
in
I found
fact-
one.
You do in find one. It's actually strategically placed about here.
Kestrel,
What?
help me. There's a large boulder
What?
the size of a small boulder.
Okay. Help you what? Observe it?
Help me get it on top of Requiems. He needs to
I know,
wake
I-
up.
Why? Why?
I could just,
Now you could comedically place requiems right below the large
Right.
boulder.
Up to the large boulder, climb up 15 feet, push it off, and kill him. Large boulder the size of small boulder falls, Requiems dies.
Yeah, well, if that's what y'all want to do.
I don't know if this is the best idea. Like I like pranks as much as the next person, but I don't want to kill Requiem. He takes a lot of good hits for me.
I swear to God, if you assholes kill me, I'm done.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Well,
point.
one-
You're gonna
Yeah, that's how it works.
Well,
You get your
one,
Sundays back.
y'all are level 5, so you're erring on the side of superhuman already. So, like, I don't know if this is gonna kill you.
It'll hurt a
It'll
little
hurt.
bit.
It'll hurt, but, like, nothing that lay on
You-
hands couldn't undo.
Yeah, well, if you guys do this, who knows if Requiem is going to be in the fucking party anymore, so,
It's okay.
He'll be in the hospital instead.
Requiem may no longer want to be involved.
Maybe he'll finally listen to his right hand.
The one that's evil?
Yeah.
Correct. We just still don't know that. Listen, you have fun. I'm not going to help you drop a boulder on Requiems. If you want to throw a small rock at him, that's fine.
It's a small boulder, the size of a large boulder.
No.
No, it's a large boulder the size of a small boulder. It's the other way around this time.
I'm gonna tear my eyes out.
I hate this
No.
conversation so much.
While this conversation is happening, I assume Brim will just do whatever thing he was gonna do.
Yeah, Brim, what are you doing?
I slam his face with my tail.
Okay, roll an unarmed attack.
Non-lethally, might I add.
Well, of course.
Fist.
Oh yeah, that's true. We could have just
Yeah,
non-lethally smashed him with a boulder.
Yeah, that's as long as you declare it non-lethally, it's fine. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes.
Yep. So Requiems, you're actually not having a good dream. You're actually been having kind of a harsh dream most times. It's mostly been fire and brimstone in your
Brimstone.
yeah, brimstone, baby.
Fire and stone.
and you can hear kind of like whisperings of just like harshness. You can hear like almost like a PTSD sort of like the sounds of war at the back of your
I'm
mind.
just like,
Does Brim have a cousin named Firestone who's like a rubber smith?
Well, you just have to wait and find out.
Okay.
So
Can I just roleplay this real quick?
yeah, sure.
All right. No. What happens there? Whack! Ah! What the hell? Okay. Oh God.
Good morning, Requiems. Dips
Wakey,
from the wall
wakey.
trying to climb.
You do the
Successfully trying to
fucking
climb.
kakyoid like waking up in bed like ah!
Screaming. Wakey, wakey.
It's time for
Where's
school.
the time to go?
What?
You're late for
I thought it was
school,
Egypt.
Requiems.
What? Oh God!
It's been 2,000 years. You have to wake up.
I hold my nose and just go, "Ugh," and then I look up and go, Brim.
You've
Did you
been awake.
miss
You've been asleep for so long. We already found the rest of the corpse parts.
Great. Where's Brim? I know
Hello.
that slap anywhere.
Brim died.
He died tragically when we found the last
Slam-
one.
Brim is
Tragic.
quite literally like right next to you,
Standing
ass
over
forward,
you.
ass
Wakey,
forward.
wakey.
I'm gonna
Oh, you
punch him in his
starchy-
ass.
Did
All
you
right,
enjoy
roll an
your
arm
dream?
attack.
Yep, right on.
Block it with my tail.
Good fucking luck.
Oh no!
I think that's a crit. That's a
I think
crit.
This is
It can be a
non-lethal, by the
non-lethal
way.
crit. That's fine.
It is non-lethal, yeah.
It can be a
Roll
non-lethal
damage,
crit if
fuck
you
boy.
Do I roll critical
Go
Yeah,
damage? or
roll,
Go
anything?
roll
ahead.
critical damage. It's-
Go ahead, hit your white mage. I fucking dare you.
so like you more or less like look over at him. He's like smugly wagging his tail and just like wakey wakey, and so
Wakey,
you
wakey.
quickly just like hop up and you do like an elbow drop right onto the fucking.
I told you not to do that anymore.
Yeah,
Fucking
but
dick.
yeah, but and then I show him my crossed fingers.
I resist the urge to hit him again, but just fucking walk away.
You go and start healing, laying on hands your own wounds.
I turn to everybody. See, he's awake. It's fine now.
Oh.
Now we can go.
As part of your ass cheek is gone from a fence attack.
It's fucking obliterated.
There's a lot of butts being destroyed tonight. That's weird.
So Cobb gets on his horse. Everyone gets on their horses and ponies, and you finally start making your way through the end of the valley of the Twin Peaks. And you're almost to Stonehead, but you still have one last leg to go. But as you're exiting the from the mountains to the plateaus, you start to as you leave the other end of the valley, you come into rolling hills and grasslands. As you make your way to less dizzying heights. In fact, you're probably not used to this change in altitude.
Everybody
and
starts getting headaches.
yeah,
Roll,
everyone,
roll fortitude.
Altitude sickness, that's a real thing.
yeah.
Yeah, but except this isn't ever.
But the bareness of the environment kind of like starts to crop up with some occasional like trees, but like just rolling hills and grasslands start to hit as you start doing your last leg of your journey. What's everyone doing as they're traveling down the last few days?
I'm whittling a thing out of wood. Don't know what it is.
I meant more so like exploration activities.
I'm watching for threats.
All right, so scouting. Everyone else, or searching rather.
Between playing with Schnookers, I am researching and looking at spells,
Alrighty.
and
Well, that
occasionally trying to chat with God.
yeah, I was gonna say that your research is probably less research and just more prayer.
Yeah, that's
look-
pretty much it.
Looking over your lists and whatnot. So yeah, you trying to commune with Apsu. He keeps leaving you on red. He's not one to do direct intervention that often.
Caden Killian for the win, motherfucker.
Well,
It's almost like I'm
Kate-
destined for something.
Caden Kalian treats you like a bar guest. He doesn't give you pertinent information. He gives you like life advice.
Yeah, well, I have a thing of infinite beer, so you know what? I'm good.
Yeah,
That's all the life advice I need.
that's all. That's all the shit you need. Yeah.
May be dependent on the substance.
So you spend your time napping. I mean, praying and going through your spell list. And Requiem's is searching around, making sure to cover their asses while dealing with any more like bandit threats or anything of the sort. What's the other three doing?
I think I'm keeping an eye out too, probably. So roll perception or
Yeah. Requiem-
mostly because I want if somebody does attack us, I want to be like told you so. Even if it doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense.
So I'm gonna say that Requiem's is scouting, which means if you have another encounter, you get a +1 to all your initiative rolls. You are probably searching, which is like seeking out stuff. So a 24. Your eyes, your elven eyes, what do they see? They look out and they in the first leg of the first day of the journey, you don't really spot anything, but the second day you do spot what seems to be a big kind of cluster of hills that seem to be kind of grouped up together, almost kind of unnaturally. And but from what you also spot with the 24, it doesn't seem to be hostile. It seems to be kind of
Just
like
weird.
It seems to be like a community of something. It might be the closest thing to a town that you might get to before you head up Stonehead.
Do we want to? Cobb, do you know anything about what that might be? Or any of the rest of you, I guess. I say, pointing it out.
Everyone roll either society or nature.
Ooh,
I don't think I'm trained in either of those.
don't worry.
Be happy.
I kick down the door for my +13 in nature.
22 Fencer.
That's like a.
So Brim and Fencer, I'll say you get like a little bit of information. You hear that there is like communities outside of a lot of the towns, since major like named towns, like they're on the map, but like obviously there's gonna be things in between those major spots.
Right.
So there's but they're not necessarily recognized by the Jean Capon government. So they're like communities of things that are scattered here and there to try to like help with trade and help visitors, but they don't want to be like they want to be a part of the land, not necessarily the society, you know?
We live in.
Yeah. So you figure this is probably one of those clusters. Dipped, you recognize the land formation. This seems to have been done by some sort of druid. And
That's a good lump.
specifically, it seems to be a lot of hills with a lot of like little like homes like built into those hills, and they seem to be warrens of various rodent folk.
Bunnies.
Rabbit folk would be among them, yes. Also, there would be gnolls who not gnolls with a G, but gnolls with a P, which are these like opossum people. And then there would be, of course, the rat folk there as well, and a scattering of halflings. Not, they are definitely the minority of the population, but these warrens would have like a smattering of halflings here and there. Just because they figured, hey, this is a nice party location, you know, let's chill and hang out. But you do find that this was kind of constructed and formed by some kind of powerful druid.
I convey all that information to them
Okay.
in a succinct and quick way.
An
You think it's
example.
worth checking out? I know we're sort of on the timetable for your. I'm sure you want to get where you're going.
Cobb kind of looks over and goes, actually, it'd be kind of nice to take a break. Like, yeah, I'd like to see my family and stuff, but like you all are on the mission. I said that I would follow you, like, however you want, you know. I just, you know, honestly, after the bandit ambush, I kind of want to be somewhere that I think I'd be safe.
With society, yeah.
Yeah, like
The bambush.
yeah, the bambush wasn't great. Like with blood demon sacrifices and shit. Like, hopefully this one's a bit more normal.
Yeah, you
I'll
hope.
flip a coin. It's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, we can stop, rest up. We've been on the road for what, like a week now?
About a week. Just I think like 8.5 days.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's find a place. I'm done. Let's go.
All
Cool.
right. So you start to go into this like condensed like grasslands. and there's-
How far off of is it from like the beaten path?
I want to say like a couple miles. Well, obviously from your position you can see like way ahead. So
Right.
I would say about like 2 miles or so off the road.
That's not too bad.
But as you kind of approach the space, you do see this kind of like gate. It's not like walled off or anything. It just seems to be kind of this, almost like a Shinto gate, something akin
Okay,
to that.
Glory Gate, yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of approach that, and as you do, everything seems more or less normal. And then you see like a couple, like you see a rodent folk and a rabbit folk, like by the gate, and they just kind of look over and be like, are you visiting?
I'd like to, if that's okay.
Yes.
Sure. We'll just have to send word to our elder. It's, well, do you want to do it, or yeah? I mean, I haven't talked to him in lately. How does, you know, you have to, like, if he says it like this, then okay, all right. So give me a little bit. I'm gonna, you know, chase off, and the rabbit folk goes off, and they are fast. The rabbit folk just speeds off. Fencer, you take note of the speed, and it's comparable to what you can do.
Blasphemy.
You have competition.
Let's make something stir inside Fencer.
I don't know if it
Maybe.
does. It's up to Fencer. It's his role-playing moments.
It's a minor anomaly.
Anomaly logged. After a few minutes, about like 15 or so, the rabbit folk like runs back and goes, "All right." He says you can come in.
Cool. Thank you.
Just go on through the gate, and like you'll see what happens when that happens. And he just
Okay.
kind of resumes guard. So you
That
go.
isn't unconcerning.
Oh, it's just visitors, like they see the cluster up like the hills, and like it looks differently once you go through the gate, basically.
Okay.
It's probably just a druid illusion. Don't worry about it.
Are you gonna go through, or like
I walk through.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
don't give a shit.
I thought you were assuming that we did.
No, y'all didn't say nothing, so
Yeah, no. Rec Room walks through first, going, "All right."
So you all take your first steps, and several things occur. The first thing is that the already like kind of clustered up hills expands tremendously. It seems like
it's an illusion.
It's less
No,
of
but
an
I get
illusion
that.
and more like a TARDIS situation where it's bigger on the inside. Like it expands quite a bit, and like there's numerous hills and holes everywhere of both like underground and overground, kind of like covered grasslands. There's like bountiful amounts of trees, and dead center in the of these is like a huge kind of like dome cave that has lots of moss and grass and stuff on top of it. And that seems to be kind of like the center point of this community. But again, it's covered in like rolling like hills. Each of the hills have like a little door on top of it, kind
So
of like
it's
Shire
basically
a
the
little bit.
Shire. Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's a Shire, but like combine that with like there's like this big natural dome thing in what's it called? What's that fucking game?
like a natural earthen dome.
Yeah, kind of like a natural earthen dome, but like lots of moss and stuff on top of it.
Very
but
green place.
It's a
so
very
it's much-
green place. And the other thing is, for those who might be detecting magic,
It's probably magic as hell.
it's magic as shit. As in, there's too much magic going on. Like an unnaturally amount of magic. Everything's like brighting up super bright. And like whoever has this much magic is stupidly powerful.
Hope they're not evil.
Can I find the nearest person I can talk to real quick?
Yeah, so everyone's out and about. Everyone is out like talking and kind of like talking amongst themselves. As you kind of walked in, everyone kind of like stopped and was like, huh, what was that? Like, because they could feel like a new presence, and they turned to look over. It's like, oh, new people. Oh, and they're not, the humans and elves and I don't know what that is, but
Lettuce.
okay.
Lettuce and a robot.
That's weird. Is that a weird lizard folk? We haven't seen those lately. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, totally lizard. Yes, yes,
Dem-
of course.
And they all
this
just
whole
kind
lizard I
they
found
all
on the
just go
ground.
back to talking amongst themselves. But like, there's a smattering of different rat folk, rabbit folk, panoles. I'm just gonna call them, and a couple halflings sprinkled here and there.
All right, I'm just gonna find who's nearest me that I can just flag down and ask a quick question.
Roll a d4 and I'll figure out what the race is.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna
Shit,
start
so
like looking
that's a
around and see if I can
2d4.
find.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, my bad. There we go.
Okay,
One.
so you see a rat. You see a rat folk. This one seems to be white with red eyes and big like satellite dish ears. They seem to be in just basic merchant garb.
All right, I'm gonna approach them like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Oh, hello. Nice weather. Are you visiting?
Yeah, me and my party just stopped in for a bit. I just want to ask you a very quick question, if that's okay.
Okay.
Is there a Wham Lords here?
He reaches up behind his back and pulls out a flyer and hands it over to you. He's like, "It's
Oh, no.
it's down there to the left."
Oh
they-
no!
They set up in one of our empty holes. The elder seems to be quite happy with them. But then
The rest of us fucking hate Whamlord.
Oh, that's so sad. They seem to have all kinds of like general goods.
So I
hear
look
they
at the
even carry
flyer.
adventuring stuff.
I look at the flyer and I just go, God fucking damn it!
Can't escape.
This one is
Important
yellow, but like they also
Yes.
like drew like little mouse whiskers on them.
I know the ones.
All right. Okay. Thank you. That answers my questions. Thank you very much for your time.
Oh sure.
I walk away
have you-
and
wait. You need to
Yep.
talk to the elder, right?
I guess
Yes,
so.
we're going there post haste. I promise.
Okay. Well, just
After
we have to
quick.
make sure we can't have you going around anywhere before talking to him.
They didn't tell us that.
Well, okay. Well,
You can tell Requiem's is visibly upset that Whamlarts has even touched this remote village. Like, God damn it, it's everywhere.
it really is. And it's just like, okay, well, he's gonna ask you when you see him anyway, so there's no point in me asking. I don't need to get our hopes up. Yeah, go and see him. And after that, you could probably see, the hole in the wall over there, and he kind of points over to what looks like an inn. And he's like,
Yeah,
you can
I get
you
it.
can go there and spend the night if you want. They have really good food. If you need
Excellent.
like a decent like night's rest. I know it can be kind of hectic lately. But yeah, sorry to bother you. I'm gonna scurry, and scurry he does.
Thank you.
Sorry to bother. I bothered him. All right.
What a
whatever.
strange little society.
Wait, hold
Oh, we
on.
should
Look
go
how
talk
many
to-
people
we should
are
go
living
talk
in
to
it.
the
And
elder
he
then, right?
runs back and goes, I don't think it needs to be said, but the large dirt dome is where the elder's at. All right, bye.
Yep.
Yep.
Makes sense to me.
Did anyone else hear the part that we might be their only hope, or might be to help them?
Yeah,
No one
I
else
heard that part, and I would love to talk to the elder about it.
Yeah, no, let's
Yes.
go. Let's go. And I
Let's
like
see what
the-
this elder has to say.
It's going to be our problem. You know it is.
Just to be clear, it's now 1 o'clock. Does anyone need to go?
No,
No.
Josh?
I don't work till
I-
Saturday.
Josh.
You can go for a bit later.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
I do have work tomorrow morning.
Well,
Man,
So
settles
do
it.
you want to cut it off
then
here
fucking
then?
speak up.
I could go for maybe another half hour.
Okay. Sure.
I can talk to an
we
older
can
in
do that.
30 minutes as long as we
it's,
don't do
it's not
filler.
gonna take 30 minutes to talk to a fucking elder.
I
it's
look at
fine.
Josh.
It's us.
I look at Requiem.
It's literally us. Are you
All right.
serious?
So you start heading towards the large like clay and you start to see that it's less dirt and more clay. This seems to be kind of like very like constructed kind of form here. And as you do, you start to see steps kind of forming up into a large like staircase that leads up.
Oh, it's finally.
Yep. And it's plenty mossy and nice and well kept in this area too. That leads up to sort of a temple at the top. And this temple is surrounded by clay, what looks to be like clay soldiers. And towards the entrance seems to be 2 very, very, very large clay statues. Everything else
Well,
is kind
what do
of
they
like
look like?
a typical like temple format, like a couple buildings scattered here and there, and like a big old building with a large entrance towards the middle. But the clay soldiers seem to be like they look like they were sculpted to have like armor and stuff, and like they have like these like short swords, and they have like sculpted hair that's in kind of like a man bun.
Yeah. Never mind. They're not cool anymore.
Well, it's kind of like the Mulan like Chinese soldiers, kind of like that.
They're like terracotta soldiers.
yeah,
you mean?
yeah, terracotta soldiers basically.
Okay, never mind. I detake my retake.
The big the giant statues seem to be just bigger versions of that, but like more shogun like era like armor, and like kind of like the demon mask kind of like coverings
Mhm.
over their face.
Yeah, I've seen Yoshimitsu from Tekken.
Yeah, basically. So that's kind of the smattering here. You do see a few like priests. They seem to be in like vestments of different like rabbit folk and panoles and a couple other like younger like rat folk. They all kind of look at you and give you like a quick like nod. And leave you to like they get back to sweeping the floors and cleaning everything.
Well, this is quite odd.
Mm,
And as you kind of
Mhm.
approach this space, the magic is like greater. It's almost feels like heavy air, almost. Like it's pretty distinctly noticeable, almost
Well,
to an uncomfortable degree.
I mean, there's a notable pressure, I would say, from there. So I'm guessing that's where we're supposed to go.
Man, it's magic.
Yeah, I mean, this is where they told us to go.
And the entrance is right there. So do what you want.
I'm going to knock on the door.
Well, the doors are kind of open.
Oh,
Knock on like the inside of the frame or something
Okay.
like that.
So you do, and then a couple priests kind of like lead in and go, "Oh, the old master has been expecting you. Please come in."
all right, cool. I just strode in.
Okay, so
Striding.
and so the once again, it seems bigger on the inside than otherwise, and as everything kind of expands out, you see this sort of like big kind of like fighting area, like with like a dirt circle and everything, and like you see that there are people training and like meditating, and everyone seems to be just kind of active. And towards the center, in like kind of like a almost like not a throne, but more described like a baby chair.
Okay.
Yeah,
Boss baby.
is an incredibly small rat folk. And do you know the master from Kung Fu Panda?
No.
Yes.
Oh my
Master
god.
Or I do.
Sifu?
Yeah,
Something
Master
like
Shifu. He looks like that, but
Which
like
just means master in Mandarin.
yeah. So he looks
Master,
like
master.
so he
Master,
looks
master.
like that, but he has his eyes closed, and he looks like another 100 years older. And he is flanked by as the two priests come over, they kind of flank his side, and as you kind of start approaching him, the air gets heavier and heavier, and it starts to become kind of difficult to breathe. as this like so much magic seems to be radiating. It's like if you tried to detect magic, it would be like staring directly at the sun.
Jesus. Hello, magic guy. Extremely magical. What is up?
Master Mustard, could you give us words of advice? And he kind of like cranks his head over to the one that was spoken and just goes, "Mustard." And he just kind of like nods and goes,
Oh, it's gonna be one of
Oh.
these, huh?
all right.
Wait, that's the
He
guy
wants
from
to.
Plus
He,
One. That's what
and
I was thinking of.
he just kind of like turns his head back over, and mutters again, "Mustard." And he the priest goes, "Okay, the Master Mustard wishes to welcome you here to the Grasslands. It's a community he's worked hard to build himself for many generations. He wants to ask first how you all are feeling, because we know that guests typically kind of struggle in his presence. If this is too much, we can always like, ask you to like, we can always like do like a bit more of a distance thing. We can lead you back out to the outside the temple if you like."
No, it's cool. It's just like this guy's magic as hell.
Oh yes, Master Mustard is a very powerful druid.
An exceptionally powerful rat.
A powerful rat. Named Master Mustard. He just kind of like cranks up and just mustard. It says like yes. He kind of turns over and goes, "Are you all adventurers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us, your current journey. Where seem to be heading to?"
Stonehead is the next stop.
Stonehead?
Stonehead.
That's the next direct place we're going.
They seem to be heading that direction, Master Mustard. Mustard. Yes. Alright. Well, Master Mustard has a proposition for you. He seems he as you can tell, he doesn't exactly talk in the most elegant way.
Clearest of sense, but makes sense to those who are close.
Yes, we kind of figure out what he wants based on inflection of his voice,
Of his mustard,
but
yes.
The universal language of intonation.
But he has been cursed with a powerful curse from an adversary that we had just run into. We never got a good look at him, but he's been suffering this for quite some time. We're trying to deal with the instructions the best we can, but well, we can't really get the most keen details from his current vocabulary.
Right.
Master Mustard isn't the most elaborate person.
No, his teachings are suffering from this. But Master Mustard recognizes from your presence that you seem to be in contact with, and he turns over and goes, "Could you write out what it's called again?" And Master Mustard brings out like some ink and paper and starts writing. Dipped, you recognize that as Druidic.
Yeah. I'm gonna read it when I get the chance.
What's it say?
Oh no.
Does this man come from the clan of Hines?
He
Shut up.
He more or less writes out. It's like, all right.
Master Cat Soup.
He looks over at you, Dipped, and shows the paper off, and goes, and it reads in Druidic, the corpse parts.
Uh-oh. Yeah? Yeah, Yeah, we know about those. Them's bad.
What's it say?
It says corpse parts.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
Oh!
Mustard.
Oh.
Yes. Well,
Oh shit. Oh God. Mustard.
Master Mustard
words.
wishes to iterate. He's not an enemy. He's not. The thing is that the corpse parts that he has run into has only augmented his already powerful magic, but he has not yet run into anyone else aside from the one who's cursed him, who would know what these cursed parts are about. You seem to be the first visitors that have that magical essence about you.
How much do we trust Master Mustard to tell him?
Well, I mean, we don't. I guess ultimately we don't know what they do. I think we're just trying to get rid of them.
But they are all being kept in one place in castle.
Hash you.
Is-
You're giving away the plan.
the,
I punched Requiem's in the knee.
Mustard. The attendant goes, wait, they're being gathered? Why? We only have a couple parts ourselves, but that's only because we need to get them.
I look at Requiems, I squint.
We only needed to get them out of the way of bad personalities. We didn't really want to collect them to collect them, you know?
No, we're doing the same.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were doing too.
Master Mustard turns and goes, Mustard, and you kind of feel like eyes are kind of starting to pierce through you a little bit. And I'm gonna check something real quick.
What
You're
is
gonna
the
check which one of us
lie?
genuinely remember what's going on, because I don't. Kestrel didn't ask a lot of questions, as I recall.
As Master Mustard starts to put his hand over to his attendant attendant's like, really? I think we can trust the Master Mustard. All right. And the attendant
Please don't kill me.
quickly casts a spell, and I need everyone to roll a will save.
Oh my
And the
God.
spell is murder. This casts total organ failure.
6. I rolled a 13 plus a 13 is 26.
Nope.
I rolled a 2.
You're all making me feel so much better about myself.
So
Thank you. Especially you, Brimble.
We rolled a 2, a 2, a 3, and a 1.
So everyone,
Well
The
done,
person
everybody.
Close to the royal family rolled a 14.
so everyone,
2, 2, 3, 1, baby.
all right, everyone but Dipped critically fails,
Why do you all suck?
and you all are under the effects of Zone of Truth.
God,
I knew it.
I was hoping that's what it was.
I knew it was
So-
gonna be
and-
the
and-
anti-lie spell.
Yeah, so, but the burst is much bigger than usual. This seems to have been an augmented Zone of Truth.
He used Embiggen spell on it.
Yeah, so
I can do that too.
so basically, the attendant is like, I'm sorry. I guess he just wants to make sure that y'all aren't using these parts for bad purposes.
Why not?
That's the only reason why I'm casting this spell.
No, I get it. We look kind of sus.
So
I
we have to ask again. What are you doing with the parts?
We, as this, okay, you tell me if I'm wrong.
Uh-huh.
We are giving them to one of the good churches to seal away, I think. I
Alright.
didn't ask a lot of questions when they sent us on this quest, I'll be honest, because I have to.
They seem
I
to
was
be-
happy to have regular employment.
they seem to be telling the truth. They aren't telling any intentional or deliberate lies. Mustard. All right. Master Mustard is intrigued. In fact, he's kind of worried that the corpse parts that he's holding on to might be a part of what's cursing him. So
It could be possible.
It's possible.
Then-
When we
The few times we've interacted
one
with
that-
them, it's been bad.
yeah.
Master Mustard has already grown his power enough where he doesn't even need to use the corpse parts. But all that would happen is the community would shrink a little bit, which, you know, we have plenty of unused homes. I think we can afford that.
Just make an apartment hole.
Yeah, we could probably do that. But the thing is that obviously the corpse parts are cursed onto him,
Right.
and
Oh,
we
yeah,
can't
super
exactly give those over to you, even if we wanted to,
Right.
without solving that. So,
Hmm.
Master Mustard, he turns over and goes, "Are you sure?" Mustard. Master Mustard proposes an arrangement.
Okay.
If you can solve
Yeah.
his curse issue, then he will, in turn, give you the corpse parts that he possesses, and then we will we'll adjust our community accordingly. But until such a time that you can undo the curse, we would keep on to them, until you come back. And
Of course.
All right, so
Yeah,
I
I
want to
was
go
gonna
from
say,
this
I'm-
like just. Sorry, wait, what?
I'm actually kind of glad you're not saying like, okay, here they are, because like I don't want to carry them with us while we travel.
well,
Yeah,
I was
that
gonna-
would-
do we have a way of transporting
That-
those?
that would
safely?
be extremely dangerous. We would need to
Yeah.
find some kind of vessel to carry them, which I think we can start to workshop. Do any of you have like a bag of holding?
Kind of.
We have a. We have a.
Chester.
And so Chester
does
starts
this
to
work?
waddle up, and then the caretaker just goes, "Dear God, what is that?" And
That's
Master
Chester.
Mustard just goes, "Mustard."
No, it's Chester, not Mustard.
How do you
the names are
have-
similar.
How do you have such an augmented mimic?
It's a long
Banks.
story,
We know a guy.
but if I may, I need to ask 2 questions.
All right.
What is the task?
Oh,
How,
well,
and how
in
many of
person.
the parts do you possess?
we possess. Okay. Remind me. What
I think
parts?
we have found 2. I think it was like 2 fingers that we have or something.
Yeah. So. He goes. We have 3 parts. We have
Ooh.
a kind of a broken up hand. We have a forearm, and we have
The penis.
no. We don't have we don't have the hip bone.
Damn it.
No, we have a forearm, and what's the other part of the fucking arm?
The
The
shoulder.
the fibula, shoulder, elbow.
Well, no,
Upper arm.
because there's the upper arm. So there's those.
The biceps?
The beef.
I
Where's
wouldn't
the
describe it
beef?
as the muscle. I would go with the bone, basically. So there's
The arm beef.
There's the forearm, and then there's the upper arm.
Yeah.
The aft arm.
Yeah. So we are possessed of those 3 parts. We have sectioned
Those
them
are
off.
big.
It's yes, they are quite big. As you
Compared
can
to what we've interacted with, that explains how she nods, how that happened.
Yeah. So we would need to, I guess, if you don't mind leaving Chester with your chest with us, we could see about augmenting him to be able to contain the parts in like a separate space from whatever designation you have.
Depends
think
how
that would be
fast can
preferable.
you do that, because we kind of need him.
Helpful.
Well, we would need to. We would need him until at least such time that you can at least return back with the curse, with the key to undo the curse, rather. Because
That's
we would need to,
also
we would need to do a lot of research and then see how we can section off a part of the chest in order to, because we're basically smushing two extra dimensional spaces against each other, which in most cases deactivates.
That would be quite bad.
or would
Yeah.
make a black hole.
Yeah.
Just fucking
You
destroy
finally
everything.
divided by 0.
But another question I have is, what did this to Master Mustard, and do you know the name?
It was the parts.
They kind of shake their head over and goes, we don't know the name, but we do know that they were red-skinned with horns, and
It still snaps to attention.
and they just go, and they had a wicked smile, but they seemed, and they just kind of go, familiar, like we've seen them before, but not of this time. It's hard to describe, like maybe they're descended of someone.
So you said red-horned with scales?
No, red skin with horns.
Okay, devils, got it. So I look to the party and go,
Hey,
Anybody-
Ezzy, is this familiar?
Well, you know tieflings, and you do know that Armando was red-skinned.
Fuck.
I look at the party and go, anybody know what that might be?
Well, it's
Yeah,
obviously a
Kestrel tries
tiefling.
to lie. Kestrel tries to lie, but is still under the effect of Zone of Truth. Yes.
Ah,
The party all turns over and looks at Kestrel.
Go on.
Kestrel.
Welcome to the hot seat, Kestrel. Tell us about the tiefling.
I know one individual who may fit that description.
Oh,
And?
mustard. And
Another lover?
the attendant goes, "Really? We've been trying to find this man for years. What could you tell us?"
He was an ex of mine.
A
Fucking
Fucking
knew
it. God
a love interest? What?
Hot goss.
Yeah.
This how old are you? Because the last time we've met, well, the original man who cursed Master Mustard was like hundreds of years old. But then whoever this descendant was, who's it feels like the person that, okay, so the person that cursed Master Mustard is the younger one, but whoever they remind us of seems to be like hundreds of years old. So like we're a little like confused on this.
Could be a descendant, possible. I don't know. I don't know much about his history. I didn't ask a lot of questions while we were together.
What was his name?
Armando Gun.
Goon. You in the other like caretaker like perks up there a knoll, a panel, and goes, go to the archives if you could, and see if you can look up it. If can we be safe to assume that this is a tiefling?
Yes.
Okay. So, how did you find a tiefling? Even
I broke into his house.
How? You see, and then just more and more questions just kind of like peer over. It goes,
I am uncomfortable being in the zone of truth.
Okay, well,
Have a stronger will.
We'll have to figure that out later. Time is running out on the spell, anyways. So, all right, go look up some research on the old, on the Jean Campon War. See if we can find any remnants of any scattered tiefling communities. This confirmation, like, obviously we tried to do this research before, but if we can at least try to look out for the last name Gun, then maybe we can figure something out. All right. And the Pinot is like, all right, and he just kind of like takes he kind of scribbles down like a note and then puts it into his little like lap pouch and starts like running off. The rabbit folk caretaker turns over to you and goes, well, I think this has been a tremendous help. I think that this is going to work out greatly.
Welcome, and I'm sorry.
Well, it's not necessarily your fault, but I appreciate it.
I have horrible taste in men, as it turns out.
It's fine. I'm sure you'll find someone better in your lifetime. But we need to talk about.
I'm trying to get with Brim's butler. Damn it!
he just goes,
What?
and he goes, well, before this gets too bad, we just need to go over how to undo the curse. The curse is incredibly.
Let's talk about anything else, thank you.
The curse is incredibly powerful in the fact that it can limit Master Mustard's speech, and that takes a lot of his ability to use a lot of his spells because a lot of them are verbal.
So wait, was his name Mustard before, and he just happens to say Mustard, or like if his name was Ketchup, would he say Ketchup?
We don't know the condition. I think the one that put the curse on thought that it was a funny joke. But yes, Master Mustard's original name was Master Mustard.
Okay.
First name Master, last name.
That does sound like. To be fair, that does sound like him.
Yes. Well, the thing is, his family used to make a delicacy called mustard. But that operation has since been taken over by an offshoot of a species offshoot of Tengu.
Ooh.
And they have since formed a criminal organization within Stonehead that operates off of delicacies that they that they control from those communities, including Master Mustard's old family. They have since given up the recipe, and they've since taken care of them, so to speak.
Sad.
But the issue, though, is the condition to break the curse. The curse was laid out to us. In fact, we know how to undo the curse. The problem, though, is we can't get it.
What's he need to undo the curse?
He needs mustard.
Okay.
Isn't that ironic?
Yes, he needs a portion or so of mustard in order to undo the curse. But the problem is, it's only made by his old family, and that old family has been folded into the Johnny gang.
As a chef, I know how to fucking make this. Please, let me just roll.
The goddamn.
Quiet,
or rather,
to create a mustard.
Or rather, the Johnny Jr. gang.
So, what this sounds like what we need to do. We need to go to Stonehead. We were going to Stonehead anyway. We're going to go in there. I'm going to point my staff at them, and they're going to give us a cup of mustard. We're going to leave. We'll come back here, and we'll put the corpse parts in Chester's mouth.
Well, didn't we have something else? Hold on, let me double check with Ezzy real quick. Was this the thing we were being tipped off about to come down here for?
No, I don't think so.
Entirely.
Because it's across the border.
This is a different thing you stumbled into.
We found a side
quest. The thing you were tipped off to is in Hollow Mill, which is another week's way away.
Yeah, Stonehead is just a stop on the way.
This was
we're going to the border.
This was more or less something else that has come up. So
yeah, the church will be super pleased if we come back with.
Do we have any way of contacting them?
No, I mean snail mail, but
that's not helpful.
No, it is.
Maybe you can find a Church of Apsu at Stonehead, and maybe you can get messages to and fro.
Is Scrying a thing in Pathfinder?
Hey Brim, how does your deity feel about relaying messages?
Let me check. I get down.
You get down with the
Then I get up again. Yeah, we're gonna.
Apsu.
I would have to look up what spells do long distance communication.
I was going to ask, is Scrying a thing in Pathfinder?
Yes, absolutely. Scrying is a thing in Pathfinder, but in terms of like
that's sort of the opposite.
Sending messages over long distances. That's something I would have to look up. But definitely Scrying, because hags are in the game.
It's not the type of Scrying that I'm familiar with then.
Scrying
communication over reflective surfaces.
Scrying is you can see a thing that's happening far away. It doesn't let you interact with it necessarily.
Yes. I know that's the basic Scrying, and then there's a different type of Scrying that allows
Chat just goes, use Whamlart. Yeah, no, fuck Whamlart.
Scrying lets you look at the top X cards of your deck.
They do chime up and go.
You can then put them on the top or bottom.
We do have someone from Orfang that set up shop here if you want to like talk with them.
I don't trust Whamlart.
I think they also have a shop set up in Stonehead if you needed to
they
talk
do.
to them.
Damn it.
Wait a second. I punched Quinn in the knees again. Didn't you work for Whamlart? Maybe you can call
all I
want to
say is that the fact that I mentioned Whamlart is like, hey, there's this nice secluded community. There's no way the corporate fucking extension of Whamlart is here. That's why I'm like, hey, do you know of Whamlart? And they go, oh yeah, it's right here. And my response was, God fucking damn it. It's it outsmarted Piggly Wiggly and all the other fucking local chains, and now it's here.
Yeah.
Got Whamlart. Woo. Yeah. Fucking aces.
Because I'm not coming up with a unique fucking shopkeeper every single town you go to. You get
and you're
and you become happy.
Okay.
So he just goes, so yeah, I'm not sure you're gonna have much luck pointing a stick at them for mustard. I think you're gonna have to like I don't know. Well, yeah, it's a whole gang. It's a whole criminal organization.
I killed like 10 people last night.
Sorry, what, Whamlart? Whamlart's a whole
No, the Johnny gang.
No, the Johnny it's the Johnny Jr. gang. So
Johnson and Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, so the Johnny Jr. gang, well, obviously if it was that easy to get it, we would have done it, or at least we would have gotten the guards to do it. But it seems like the Johnny Jr. gang has gotten a lot of people in their pocket, which is bad because they have really good pants.
What if we put them
especially
in our
their
pocket?
leader, Mama Johnny. She has the good pants.
Imagine wearing
They have multiple pockets.
Contracted Levi?
Yes, Archmage Levi is specifically
I swear to God, I mean fucking Archmage Levi, I will stab him through the dick going, your fucking jorts don't fit. My ass is too thick. Stab.
That's why you have to go to the big and wide.
So
but where's the big and tall? I need the big and tall.
That's back in Orfang.
Great, thank you.
Good.
You're welcome.
So, or hey, there's a big and tall section over in Whamlart's.
Yeah, but it's not as big as the one that's
I will
specifically
stab
dedicated.
It's more tall than big.
The tall and tall.
Big.
Because the Ramblin is rather lengthy.
So my fiance / somewhat wife / don't fucking push me to the subject can shop there, but I can't. I'm just too damn thick.
Yeah, well, it's because it's all localized in one particular region. So
you're gonna have to custom made.
Either you're gonna have pants that are too big, but they perfectly fit your ass, or you're gonna have like pants that don't fit your ass but fit everywhere else.
Yeah, I'm done with this conversation. Move on.
All right.
I'm not.
So he goes, well, all right. So I would say seek out a contact if you can. We'll give you the name later once I figure out what it is. And then they could probably give you more of an idea of what is happening in Stonehead, and like maybe you can intercept like where they might be having the mustard at. I don't know. That's a whole thing that you're gonna have to do.
We have to find a mustard.
You have to find mustard from, and he just goes, hold on, you probably won't know what they look like, but here. And he starts like drawing out a drawing of what the typical member of the Johnny Jr. gang looks like.
Is it a chicken? Is it a motherfucking chicken, you piece of shit?
Does he look like a bitch?
It is a humanoid chicken with with like sunglasses and like a black like top hat.
Time to fry, baby. Where do I learn conjure
like the Blues Brothers, like the Blues Brothers,
Oh
but
God,
chicken.
no! Please don't ruin that movie with this fucking image. My God, please no.
Rule.
That fucking movie took place in my hometown.
I know.
Fuck off.
I know.
Yeah, there's probably
They're
not
on
too
the
many
quest
movies
from
that
God.
take place in Chicago.
So that is effectively your mission starting next session to retrieve, perhaps even via a heist, retrieve some mustard.
You know that won't happen. We'll just kill things. We're not good at this game, Essie.
I'm very good at sneaking. I don't know what you're talking about.
The rest of us are not.
I have like plus 14 to a lot of shit.
Have you met us?
Yeah, I don't have that at
Sucks to be you.
all.
Plus 13 thievery, plus 13 stealth.
Yeah, well, fuck you too.
10 deception.
But we will wrap it up here, considering it's 1:42. We're like a little bit over time because Ava needs to go to sleep. But thank you everyone for watching. Thank you especially to our one donator tonight, 8th Gate Lee, to donating $120. That's hella fucking good. Thank you so much.
Who's also binging every episode he had. My God, you insane motherfucker. We love you.
I hope you're enjoying the episodes. They kind of peter off a little bit towards like the 20 like episode mark, but you know, hey, keep watching and checking out all of our stuff. And I want to thank everyone here for joining in. And let's go around the table and see where we can find everyone after the stream. Starting with Big Dick Jeff.
Hey everybody, I'm Big Dick Jeff. You can find me on Twitter. Sorry, I got distracted reading a thing. You can find me on Twitter at SuperNinja5506 or follow the channel on Twitter at Studio Magica. I'm hoping to put out a new teaser for a project tomorrow. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
Otherwise, hopefully in the next week or two. And then also I stream on Twitch at Studio Magica every weeknight.
That's good to hear. Next we have Boko. Boko, where can we find you?
That's me. It's me. I'm Boko. You can find me on twitter.com at BokoEC. You can also find me on twitch.tv/TheDarkBoko. We're probably finishing Trauma Center this week.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to get the gas out of our assistant. He's having a bad time.
That sounds bad.
I'm sure that we will kill this pandemic thing again. That puts weird lasers inside people's bodies.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
And aside from that, I'm working on a video. I recorded a 40-minute video about gender presentation a few days ago.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna edit that, see whenever that comes out. So be like 30 minutes probably, if I had to guess. I haven't made a proper video for my YouTube channel in like a year.
So only a year. Only a year.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, I'm looking over at 5 years for my channel.
I did 2 last year for Pride Month, and that was it.
Hell yeah.
I have a lot of other stuff in the pipeline that I've just been too lazy to finish, like the 2019 albums video.
Right. All right. Next we have Joshua. Joshua, where can we find you?
Hello. You can find me technically on Twitter at American_Josh, but more importantly, you should just go to the thing that Steven plugged, because I am there.
Hell
Usually.
yeah.
So, watch our Thursday stream. It's the best one.
And you seem to be coming out of the high-end tax season, so hopefully you'll be in a lot more streams.
I should be working normal hours at this point, because while the tax season got extended, well, it's not technically for individuals, but I don't work on individuals mainly, so I should be back to normal business hours.
Hell yeah.
For a few months.
That is good to know. All right, next up we have Quinn. Quinn, where can we find you?
You can find me on... God, I have a fucking laundry list of shit to do.
Okay.
What?
All right.
I was gonna say, you can find me on Mondays doing the stream with my friend John for Schmucks, doing the community stream about 8 p.m. Central. You can find me on Wednesdays doing a cooking stream with myself. Happens about... Shut up. I heard the snicker. 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 Eastern, whatever the hell that is Pacific. Also, you can now find me on Tuesdays doing another freaking D&D stream, 5E with my buddies at around whatever time that is. Literally whatever time. Don't remember. But yeah, 5. It's around like 7 or 8, so you can find me there. Then also here on Sundays, you can find me here at the wonderful Numbskull streams playing my characters. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's all I can remember. Please move on.
Okay. And then Ava, where can we find you?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. I'm very tired.
You are.
Yeah.
We could probably find you over on Twitter at VoiceActorAva.
Yeah, you could.
You could probably find the Numbskulls Twitter account at _Numbskulls_. And you can, of course, watch at least episode 2 of Overlord Abridged.
We got that back.
We got that back here on the Numbskulls channel. We're still yelling at YouTube to reestablish episode 1, but hey, if it's not back up by the time episode 3 is out, we're just gonna premiere episode 1 again.
I'll probably just re-upload it, yeah.
Because YouTube is so...
What a great platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll probably just use the new opening and just re-upload it and all that fun stuff. So for me, you can find me on Twitter at Ezekieru. You can find my dead YouTube channel at Ezekieru as well. I'm working with my wonderful girlfriend, wife, Fran, to start doing new content. She's doing a bunch of art for it. That we're in the preliminary of like drawing the art and everything for it. But hopefully it'll be stuff like Pathfinder content, maybe some anime review shit. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a new channel for that. So as soon as I have that more or less ready, I'll start plugging that instead of my regular channel.
As he does it too, the second time.
I haven't made the first As He Does It channel.
As he does it 3.
No, fuck off.
To the moon.
But no, that will be what we're setting up for. And you can also always come here on Sundays at 11 p.m. EST, playing some motherfucking Pathfinder 2nd Edition with some of my best friends. So hell yeah. Well, fuck you.
That's my job, actually.
Okay. So we'll catch you all next week when we head on over to Stonehead and take on the Johnny Jr. gang.
Fully need to think we'll get to Stonehead in one episode.
It's only a day and a half away, so hopefully we can write off the writing there for a bit.
Who knows?
Who knows? Anyways, catch you all next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye-bye. Remember me.
Awkward cut. 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 Oh, yeah, and the teeth.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Fucking please. Please, no.